Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Temptations of Ait'seh with What Team Comp. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru, and we're here to have a good time with some shenanigans and tomfoolery. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Me.
Alright then. Butters, you still here with us?
No.
Good. So, when last we left off, you guys had been traveling northward towards the Colosse's Crawl, and eventually found your way into the encampment of warlocks. Very nice people. Cooked for you, made small talk, and were able to help give you a bit more illumination onto various subjects that you guys were curious about. Obviously, it is still nighttime. One of you has been standing at the precipice of the ravine trying to see if they can find a friend who is currently not part of the camp. And as everyone is getting ready to go to sleep, yes, I want them to cook for all of us. I want them to bring all of us food. I believe Virdrick said he wanted to speak with someone.
Yes.
Just like, isn't there like a currency thing convert GP into like dollars or pounds? Price and take away.
Rick's loaded. Can he buy me food?
Oh, man, yeah.
Hey, can you cook me some food? Yeah. No.
Anyway, yeah. I wanted to go talk to Akin. How do you say it? Is it Akin?
Ow.
Yes, I'll come.
Akan? Okay.
There are 3 people saying 3 different names.
I was reading it off the notes. I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Aukan.
Oh, I say Alkid, and he hasn't stopped me.
No,
Is it
he doesn't correct you.
Akan?
I mean you!
Yeah, no, if he's not going to correct you, I'm not going to correct you.
Why?
Because he wouldn't correct you. I literally just said. Yeah, he's still up.
Is Ocon the weird guy that they think is part of the inverse plane, or is that a different guy?
Different guy.
No, that's Smokey.
Yes.
Smokey, that's it. Yeah, Smokey. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
the leader Goliath dude.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God Bros. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Anyway, yeah, is he just still, like, reading by himself or something?
At the moment.
Like, by his fire, I guess, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up to him and be like, Verdrick's gonna be like, do you have a minute to talk?
Glances up, shifts a bit, motions for you to have a seat.
And he does. He doesn't say anything. Beardrick's gonna look at him then, and he's gonna be like, I'm not good with pleasantry, so I'm going to get straight to the point.
Appreciate it.
How did you end up doing this? As he glances around the camp.
Working together with such a variety of people, if you will.
He nods. I mean, that's one way to put it. I mean, I'm sure he understands exactly what Beardrick's trying to get at.
Of course. He definitely, like, he kind of, like, narrows his eyes for a second, but he's got a smile the whole time, just like, he's like, Well, when it comes right down to it, if you were to stand beside someone in a bar, look at them face to face, what would you see?
He's narrowing his eyes at him. He
I
doesn't
have a
like
purpose with this.
And he's just like, if you're trying to say what's on the surface, then
You have to base your first impressions off that.
he kind of nods.
But that's just it. I've watched forgers turn the impressions of stamps into near perfect replicas. But they are still forgeries, are they not?
I thought you said you like to get to the point.
I am. Spending time amongst these people, I have been taking my time, which is not something that's necessarily easy, but it allows me to truly inspect the character of these people, to see if they are forgeries, rather, or if they're authentic. If they're not authentic, then that means that everything that's ever been said about them is correct. If they are not, then there is something corrupt with the clergies, and there is forgery going on amidst them, not the warlocks, which will mean that there will be coming a civil war, if you will. And if that happens, it can kill gods. Which means that all of us could have this world torn asunder. And I'm trying to find a way to stop that. You know, little things.
He's thinking for a second. So you're saying there's a reason the clergy is trying to get rid of warlocks?
Possibly.
Why would you think that?
Because I watched a woman with no abilities to heal, no magics to do so, take in and tend for people who were sick with only the medicine that she had learned from knowledge she had gained of a being beyond this world, a being who helped teach her. All she wanted to know was how to heal. She never once raised a hand of aggression, and the clerics, when they found out of her warlock abilities, her power from beyond, broke down her door, and she was told to revoke, and she was smoked until she was told to break her pact. I have watched a man who was a soldier. His abilities helped him stay alive in what is a war front. He was found out to be an honored man, dedicated, given honors by a king, stripped of them when found out he was a warlock, and smote until he changed. There is something rotten. I don't like eating things with rot. Best to cut it out quickly before it infects the rest of the flesh.
He's definitely quiet. He's definitely contemplating. He's probably looking at the fire or something when he's thinking. After a moment, he looks at it again and he's like, how did you start leading a group like this, specifically this group?
I blame the young one.
Is he talking about the one girl from earlier? Do I see her? Where is she?
Verena?
Yeah, Verena.
Verena. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Paris.
Does that help?
In my notes, her name's Verena.
As I said, I can't
Verena?
put an accent above an N. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Verena,
okay.
yeah. It's the accented N. I was trying to remember how the accented N was. That's why I was like, hold on, I need to remember how the N sound is. Verena. She's sleeping off to the side, peacefully wrapped up in like 3 blankets. It's not that cold out, but she's still got multiple blankets on her. She's the same as any other.
You tell me this bitch got an Enye?
Not sure exactly what that is, but I'm gonna presume that it's hilarious.
Enye is the line, the squiggly line over the.
Yeah.
Kind of, yes. Over the N, yeah.
Yeah. It was just the way that Punisher suddenly came out of the ether to say that.
The sudden
That killed
realization.
me.
Yep. Yeah, she's sleeping. He motions to her. She's young. And to be honest, I almost thought to leave her in a small village. But with all of her youth and pep, it's been a strain in its own way, keeping light in her. My own personal penance, I suppose. Naivara has calmed since I last saw her. In her own way, of course. Would it surprise you to know that at one point I could almost place her on the battlefield and would not have guessed otherwise that she was a soldier?
He's looking a little confused as to what he means exactly.
She was a fighter. Literally, in some senses. I almost imagined that she would take up arms, rally people together, and form a war band. She certainly has the charisma to do so. And so does Verena. It's only been very methodical, slow, careful tutelage that I've been able to prevent her from doing exactly that. She's got a lot more of the old Naivara in her than the new.
Hmm.
And that's fine. But she has to become her own person. But not if it will simply cause more pain to others. I can't allow that. It's just one step forward and keeping from sliding 2 steps back. He shrugs at that, closes the book, and just kind of slides it into his pack as he leans forward. What about you? What is your impression of Naivara?
He takes a breath. She's capable. And means well, but she can be naive. And that's all he says, though.
He gives it a
Not gonna
moment.
say anything else.
Yeah, he gives it a moment. Lets that kind of sit in the air for a moment. She hasn't changed terribly. That naivete is likely what is keeping her from starting a war between warlocks and clerics. It'll give me time, if nothing else. Time to solve this issue. Attempt to bring light and cut out the rot. Hopefully, at least.
He says this, and Beatrix still doesn't really say anything. I don't think he would. He's got a lot he's thinking about, but not gonna say it all.
Of course.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. In theory, what are they doing exactly, this group? They're trying to stop this goopy stuff, right?
Yep.
They're just trying to do good for good's sake? Is that why they're doing it?
Are you asking?
No, I mean, is that all we know, though?
That's what you've been told.
He's like, how are you trying to cut this rot out?
We've got a few steps. Each takes time in their own right. I have a friend who is looking into the clergies and trying to determine what their motives are. I am leading these groups to do good. Make something of a name for this group until it's so loud with all the good that it's done that when it's revealed what they are, the common folk who they will meet and interact with will have a voice when the clerics come. Because they will have those who will beat their drums as though Zoo is wanting them to march to war. When I've never seen that as his teachings. I've looked through multiple manuscripts myself. There is no mention of these ancients, these beings being a continued threat after creation. I just need proof to change people's minds. Cause them to be willing to voice that opinion against them. And hopefully do so in such a way that it doesn't cause a schism between believers enough to fracture the gods. At that point, magic could go into flux. We could lose entire clergies, we could lose the power of the divine. Nature itself would revolt. It could break the world.
And how much time do you think we have?
For now, I believe we should have years. So long as we take precautions and steps and don't rush. Having people with a strong enough name to be able to speak up for them outside of just warlocks themselves will help as well. People like myself, even yourself, if you are willing. I will not ask this of you. Just a thing of consideration.
He kind of nods, and he gets up to move. You have given me a lot to think about.
Hopefully not enough to make you lose sleep over. I have a bad habit of doing that to people.
I don't really know if Virdrick has a hard time going to sleep. He doesn't strike me as the type.
No, I don't imagine either.
Maybe before, but he's fine now.
He's like, oh wow, man, this clears up a lot of stuff. Man, I feel great.
Yeah, I guess he just kind of. Oh wait, no, you should say blessing, right? A zoo blessing. Yeah,
Sure.
I meant to DM you about other blessings, say, but I don't know.
Hold on.
He says one, I guess.
I'll send you one for good night's rest.
I need to make like a quick list of this because I know I wrote it down somewhere in my notes, but
Make a macro of it.
and maybe having at some point would be useful. I'll ask later. I meant to ask. You're stupid. Okay. Yeah, whole. Where's.
That's what it means, by the way, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, he'll say that. Yeah, I really can't find my notes where I put the other one.
You're fine. May your sleep be rewarded as well, and may the fire stay lit for you.
And with that, he'll go to sleep. That is a lot to think about. That is so many. I'm gonna have to put so many. I'm gonna have to inner monologue paragraphs over here.
Inner monologue paragraph.
Virtuous Channel, day 83.
They have still not noticed yet that I have I'm riding a boar and not riding a horse.
At least no one's been brave enough to say anything about it.
I'm gonna try to beat that fuck.
This man made me sit down, gave me a lot to think about.
This is how weird it is. Every once in a while, I have to write down like a whole bunch of shit just to collect his thoughts. But anyway,
I just want him to write his actual journal now. Whatever the fuck.
Just like the written down version of a frown.
Oh god.
I also love the idea this time-wise, because it's eventually these two are having this conversation, and they hear a small halfling scream, and they just see him lay back.
Oh no! That was in the middle of the night. Like everyone was back asleep.
By that point, yeah.
Oh, I assume people were just taking watch, and this was
Oh
happening.
yeah, people are taking watch. Yeah.
But like
this
our
was,
party is asleep.
Yeah, this was more towards when one of the before first watch sort of time. So this is still a good amount of time before the screaming happens.
Okay, cool. Now that that's written down, I'm gonna do a lot of summarizing. Continue.
Tar sitting here.
Yeah, don't
Well,
mind
she
my
summarizes.
furious typing.
Oh, I immediately starts after that too. Ignore my furious typing.
Tap, 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 tap.
But go ahead. Yes.
I'm sleeping in, by the way.
Okay.
What?
Well, you certainly do your best to sleep in.
Bo doesn't allow it.
Well, to be fair, Bo's not the first one up. He's one of the first people up.
God.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as soon as Bo wakes up, he's ready to get up and act.
Kalia. Kalia doesn't come out of her tent for perhaps an hour or so.
Within the first 10 minutes, you hear a click, 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 click of tapped wood next to your tent.
Please tell me he's using a whip. Please tell me he's using like a musical whip where he's slamming two pieces of wood together.
You see a woman doing it, yes.
Okay.
Paris.
A pair of coconut halves.
Is it who I think it is?
I mean, as soon as you hear the clacking, it's not like you have to roll a perception check to see her.
Wait, outside of whose window?
Yours. Your tent. You said you were
tent,
like going
sorry.
to be trying to come out an hour late. Yeah, you see everyone else sees a
I
woman
will-
move up next to it and start clacking next to your tent trying to see if you'll get up and out.
I poke.
Nah, that's a great
my
way to
head
get
out.
fun.
You poke your head out.
What?
Up and at him.
I'm working. She
just goes back in.
Yeah.
She like puts her hands on her hips, just puffs out her cheeks like as wide as she can, which isn't very
She po-
wide. She has very
she
soft
pokes
cheeks.
her head out. She pokes her head out. I'll be ready in a little bit.
No time
Just
for
give
work.
me-
We gotta get going. Bo's like, you see, he's very much on the tip of his toes today, bouncing, and he's
Let
excited.
her work. That's what makes her hit harder.
Well, work fast, please.
Where
Is
are we
there a rock?
going?
We're going down the mountain. Well, down the cliff anyway. Oh. No. Also, who are you? You see her like look over to Naivara like, and then she looks back to Kalir like, wait, who are you?
She got
That's-
introduced.
That's Novara.
I know who that is. Who are you? That's an
I'm
old friend.
Kalir.
You are new. Kalir. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natasha. You did not see her last night. This woman's new. Like you may be half asleep. This woman is someone you've not met.
She is the one
Wait.
that you heard her scream
What?
about calling circus act.
Who was the one that got excited at my
That's
armor?
Verinia.
That's Verinia. She is waking up and she's like you can see her off in the side, hands on her ears like, no, I'm awake, I'm awake.
So this is
This is Natasha.
Natasha. What did she say, sorry?
Uh
Well, hold on, this would be an in-character thing. What did you say?
I said it's nice to meet you.
Oh, she pokes her hand out. Nice to meet you too. Like, and she like pulls her hand back in because she has like, she has a chisel in her hand. Takes it, like, puts the chisel down, takes her hand out to shake.
She like blinks at that but shakes your hand.
I wish that she hadn't put it away until Natasha just kind of like,
I'm Guru. To be fair, if this is like a military type camp, I'm fucking surprised that it was her that had.
Her that had the whip. Who do you think's the person who's
No, I'm saying it's not. I'm surprised. It's not just okay. Wake up, get ready, and I'm surprised it's informal somewhat. is what I'm
well, it's
saying.
because there's honestly a lot of these people are more. They're not commoners, obviously, but they're used to commoner-esque life, not militaristic.
Yes.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really feel like a.
Yeah, they're not really formally trained.
Yes, that is accurate. It is only semi-formal.
I will slowly fucking get up, tired of shit.
Are we traveling on foot or in a cart?
Well, considering the fact that going straight down is not going to be able to use a cart, foot.
Okay. I'll try and work faster. She withdraws her head.
I'll walk over.
You make very strange friends. I like her.
Hi, Kettle. Pot's in the.
Obviously. She grabs you and puts you in a headlock.
Motherfucker!
Thunder steps.
Can I reverse it?
Sure. You can try. Are you trying to roll, like, grapple her back?
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check. You're able to get a hold of her. She's giggling at the fact that you're grabbing hold of her. Miss me that much?
All the fucking time, and I will pick her up and put her over my shoulder. Because I have none of my gear on, so.
I mean, you can certainly try, but you're also still grappled. So your movement
Ah,
speed is 0,
son
so
of
yeah, you wouldn't be able to just pick her up.
Can I squirm out of it? Then lift her?
Roll an acrobatics check.
Or athletics.
Or athletics, yeah.
I mean, that'd be one in that case.
Oh, that's cocked.
If I rolled athletics.
Yeah, if you're rolling athletics, then yes, you would actually be able to get out. She's not doing too hot on that, but she's just having a good time. She basically just lets you break out of it and throw her over your shoulder, just like, ooh, I love the view.
Which view?
You feel a hand patting against your back.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something else.
No,
Hey, man.
it's here.
It's a team.
Is there food right now?
Some of it is starting to be getting worked up. Fires are being brought a little bit more life to them, and food is being put on them to cook.
I'll carry her over to a fire.
Throw.
So everyone is able to get up, get some breakfast, clear.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
She's in the camp.
yes.
Where's Arcus?
You hear a soft snoring sound.
Assuming my bag.
Yeah.
You kicked my dragon, by the way.
Was that what I hit? I thought it was cat.
What cat?
There are invisible cats. I'm sure there are. This world's big enough that there has to be. Are you saying there's not invisible cats? Have you seen them?
She just sets her down. It's literally the face of fuck it.
Technically, yes and no, but no and. She looks very proud of herself.
Bo's just in the background doing push-ups.
He has too much energy.
As you're doing that, another form's suddenly next to you doing push as well, just like. You just see this Genasi just very happily, just like, I like it. Just
This
doing,
Genasi dude again.
just doing push-ups with you.
Okay.
Dawn.
Yep,
Is it Smokey?
it's Smokey.
Is it me or is it Smokey in here?
Oh my god.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, guys.
Can I be op so I can kick him?
Let me. Hold on.
Oh no, is it gonna get worse?
You hear that knee slapping?
God damn it!
My statement stands. Can I get the op so I can kick him?
No. How big is Smokey?
Big, like he's a Genasi.
2
but
or 3 bows?
almost 3 bows.
Almost 3 bows, okay.
Does he look more like Runner's body or like?
Mountain
Just
man
with a-
body.
I'm gonna sit on him.
He doesn't even slow down.
Jesus Christ!
Technically, it doesn't encumber him.
No.
Impressive.
I'll just stay fit in the mountains. Ugh.
I just imagine he just has like a coffee mug and just sits cross-legged.
There's a level of crazy that some people can get to, and he's certainly able to pull that off.
To be
Well-
fair, the only reason why she doesn't do it to Bo is because he is technically a small creature and she's scared.
Although Bo is also not wearing a shirt again, just so you're aware. Like, well
Oh
aware.
my god.
He doesn't want to sweat in it.
I mean, that's fair reasoning.
He just fucking cleaned those clothes. He doesn't want to have to sweat in.
It's like, they are fucking fresh, god dang it!
I just put them on the line, and they are dry, and they're yeah.
He only cleaned them yesterday, technically.
Yeah, but still. Still cleaner than if he sweated in him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but yeah.
He just gets up, puts it on, straps the trident against his back, and just has a very, even for Bo, big smile on his face.
So what the hell happened to you last night?
I have a mission.
Oh, so your god is talking again.
Yeah.
Mission though?
Huh? Say again?
What's this mission though?
I need to go to Vessel's Perch. Yeah, I need
She
to go to
like
Vessel
shakes her
Perch.
head. Just sitting there, kind of like, why?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to give specific.
Just shrugs.
I've just been instructed to go to Vessel's Perch.
Wait,
I've
where
been
were
told I
you?
would be challenged. I think I can say that at least.
That's I'll get off smoking and head a little bit, like 30 camp.
From what I
No.
know, you guys did. Yeah,
What?
from what I know, you guys didn't go to Vessel's Perch.
You guys went
Oh.
to Jeweled Watch, which, if you look
Yeah.
on the map, that is to the south and
Okay.
east of Vessel's Perch. If you guys had gone just mostly northwest, you would have eventually reached Vessel's Perch, but you guys didn't go that direction.
And it works because if we want to go to the capital at all, we can go to Vessel's Perch and charter a vessel, and that'd be a fast way to get into the capital.
Okay.
Also, if we could take a pit stop through the Jeweled Watch, like if we could go through the Jeweled Watch while going to Vessel's Perch, that'd be good because I need to pick up some. Yeah. But for now, with this.
I'm gonna head
Mhm.
roughly 30 camp. And I did make this fucking promise to her, so I'm gonna try and call Auntie through Arcus.
Okay.
If he wakes up, actually. Depending upon if I can wake him up.
He's half asleep, but he's like,
Made a promise to her, and normally I wouldn't.
You see, like, his
This,
jaw
but-
off to the side. Like, he's just like that disgruntled.
I'm sorry. I will find you something better than a meat cube.
Sticks out his tongue at you and just kind of like relaxes. Eyes go.
I just
glowy.
imagine it's when Stitch puts his finger on his mouth and Elvis starts coming.
Kind of. I mean, to be fair, for anyone else seeing that, that's kind of what happens.
Last conversation. Sorry.
Is it morning already? Oh, hello.
We'll put Arcus. Auntie Arcus. Fuck, do I. Yeah, fuck it. Back in. Talk.
What? There's a lot of creaking and background noise, love. Are you in the middle of camp?
We need a Taru background noise compilation, I'm telling you.
I'm so sorry. My chair is just really squeaky for some reason.
You're fine. It's just like, no, that's like, there's
Sorry.
actual camp background noise.
It's a self-built chair, that's why it creaks.
You know, maybe I
Taru,
should
I
get
know
some,
that
like-
pain so badly.
Maybe I can like the oily thing for it or something.
This is why I'm in my bed, cowards.
But she's got to be doodling those cute things in the background. She's
Yep, Don
she's
knows it.
brave.
I gotta be working.
She's got to be brave, Paris.
Do I see big Goliath man?
Yeah, he's up. He's helping out.
I'll just run him over.
He kind of looks perplexed, but sets down a few things and walks over.
I'll hold Arcus out too, essentially.
Hello, Arcus. Well, hello there. He slowly looks at you. That is
God,
not
fucking,
that is not Arcus' voice. What did you do to Arcus?
it's Auntie.
Really?
No, Arcus suddenly gained the voice of a woman.
It wouldn't surprise me with you.
How would I accomplish that?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Then again, Arcus would still be a trickster at heart and would just have a female voice, wouldn't he? Probably. That's how Fey Drakes tend to be. So, or prism wings as many call them. So, you're the one who, my little niecey niece has a thing for. I can see why. You've got good taste. Not enough hair on his chin, though. You see him slowly roll his chin self-consciously, like, wait, what?
really.
What? I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Speaking with you, and I think I might end up wanting to take that back.
I'm simply being coy. So, what did you need me to speak to him about again? I'm sorry, it's very early in the morning.
Well, I figured that you'd want to get information from the source. This clergy issue that we discussed ages ago.
Ooh. We must talk. Arcus jumps onto his shoulder. Please, tell me all your secrets. He just kind of looks between the two of you and just like, I'll go sit down and inform her.
Appreciate it.
He gives you like a thumbs up, like, eh. Kind of looks back to Arcus, and Arcus's tail is just like wagging back and forth, and you're like, okay, Auntie's enjoying this.
Probably a little bit too much, but
It's Auntie.
this is also the woman who said maybe I should seduce Beatrix, so.
She didn't know. If she had seen him, she'd have caught on right away.
She did technically see him!
Once. Once is not enough to know a man's character.
All she saw was dead ass. Anyway.
So you guys get breakfast, you get yourselves prepared for the day. Eventually Clear comes out and she's finished her tinkerings to make sure that she's ready, she's armored up.
She comes out with, you know, chess piece has like a bit of an addition to it. There's now like a few more runes just arranged, like I suppose near to sort of her left shoulder ish. And there's something that kind of, I guess a small piece that kind of juts out a little bit from her left shoulder blade, but that's about it.
Do you mind if I push?
Huh?
To Clear?
Clear.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She kind of gestures to where the runes are. What do these do? Is that part of the spell that you showed us last?
No, the arcane runes. They kind of embody the magic that I put in.
Protection?
Huh?
For more protection.
No. This is for a different purpose. I've always wanted to make one of this.
Side.
Hopefully it works.
Well, everything you've made so far seems to work. She'll head back far. Come on, let's get some.
Didn't even ask what it was.
She tried, but she figured that she just wanted to continue to keep it secret until then.
Wait, she asked?
The runes or the protection? What do you mean?
Just the additions in general.
The immediate thing that caught her attention was the magic.
Magic!
The magic rune. She figured anything else about that would go straight over her fucking head.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have anything to do with Smith's tools, so anything else is kind of like.
It's a thing.
I mean, you would recognize the runes as being arcane runes if you're proficient in Arcana.
But are they to a specific kind of spell for your armor, or is it just something that comes with your class? Because if it's a spell, I'm curious if I would recognize the rune.
It's not a spell.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just putting some background music.
NPR's just sudden. What the fuck? Just threw me off for some reason. I guess I wasn't expecting just the deadpan confusion.
I was just wondering. Wait,
I've been trying to get this sort of music to be like just background music for a while.
Okay. I was just I was wondering if I'd left a tab open or something.
Nope.
And it's gonna play music.
I think that was the most like serious confusion I've heard from NPR for a while.
But yeah, it's not from a spell. It's from just like a magical effect that my class can do.
Okay.
1%. This is still loud.
That's what. Look, that's the only thing that probably she would even remotely recognize. She's not really good with armor.
Sorry.
Actually, Dawn.
Hmm?
I do want to try something when I'm just like near the campfire with the main NPC party.
Mm.
Can I ritual cast detect magic? I'm curious about something. And I don't want to make an assumption.
On whomst?
Verenia.
Okay. What are you looking to talk to her about?
What is your pact?
Hmm?
Not with who, but what is it?
Bears, that's not how that works.
Is it, what is it? Chain?
That's out of character knowledge.
How?
It is.
I'm
It's
confused.
essentially
Like,
that is.
I'm packed to the thing. I'm packed to the fiend.
It's
Like
just-
if you say not with who, then it doesn't work. Like if you say
yeah.
What do you call
Okay,
it
you're like,
then?
oh, it's a
Like,
fiend.
how would you phrase it then? Like, what comes with your pact, or like, what the?
What?
Oh, do you mean boon?
Like chain, tone.
Yeah, like
power.
Shane of the Familiar.
Yeah, you mean
Tone,
boon.
That's
Yeah, boon.
boon.
What is
Okay,
the boon your
excuse me.
patron gave you? It would be
Thank
a
you.
way to phrase
Yeah,
that question.
I think the only question
Yeah.
you could give is like, what kind of power has your patron given you? Or something?
Yes.
then put it that way, please, because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how to phrase that.
You're fine. You, as your character, you would know how to phrase that. So you would ask, what boon has your patron given you? And she would just kind of, it's like a faint squirm, just like she's a little embarrassed, maybe a little awkward about it. But I see her hold out her hand slowly, and she is. Let me actually pull this up here to make sure I don't bumble this. Going to pull out a book. It is made of this almost pitch black oak look to it, with various vines that look like they're grown into the cover of it. No words, just the design. The pages themselves, while looking like they should be very thick, very rigid, when the books open, they open just like paper. They gave me a book. Works well for what I need to do, and I think I'm doing well with it.
Can I see it?
She shrugs and lets you look at it.
Sure. Is it basically like my ritual casting spell book? I don't know honestly how the
It's more extensive.
pact.
Like, she has a few other rituals from places that you're pretty sure are not standard, some of which fall into different boundaries. Essentially, your spell list for ritual caster is Bard. Her ritual caster, because of the feat that she, or not feat, the invocation she took, allows her to take it from essentially any class.
Oh.
That's what, one of the big things about the Pact of the Tome gives. That invocation at you can just get level 3 is basically ritual casting. You can do pretty much any kind of ritual casting so long as you're given the time to do so. As long as you can, and you can just write it down into the book. And if you lose the book, you can just do a 1-hour ritual to get it back.
Curious, Dawn.
You wouldn't know all those details, but
Right. What spells do I see in here that might be familiar?
you see Identify. You see Find Familiar. You see Detect Magic. Very simple. Most of them appear to be first level ritual spells for the most
Right.
part.
I'll gesture to find. Use this.
No. I've been trying to find incense that I feel works. Most of the incense that I find makes my nose all runny. She like taps her nose, just like scrunches it
I'll
up.
hold out a bit of the ins that I have.
She like leans forward, takes a sniff, leans back. It's too strong. I'll find some. Part of doing the ritual is I have to actually be able to keep up concentration on it for the entire time, and as soon as I start sneezing, I can't complete the Find Familiar spells. I need to find an incense that actually works. She like looks like deflated, just like
Actually, Dawn,
Yeah.
considering I use a lot of fucking incense, fucking spells, would I know a way to just straight up dampen the scent of an incense stick?
You have a few ideas. You don't know if that would decrease their value, which would mean that it would be essentially a bit pointless for attempting to perform the Find Familiar spell. Because it would then be a case of, you have 25 gold worth of incense. Let's say you try dunking it in water to dampen the scent, which would not work because you have to light the incense as part of the ritual. Obviously, not going to work. But just hypothetically, that incense is devalued, so it does not summon the familiar. You've
I know
lost
if you leave
25 gold.
It's a long bit of this, like, lighted.
Odorless incense.
I know, right? It's strange. Why would anyone need something like that?
It's insensical.
God damn it! I might have someone who has an idea.
I'll
but-
find it. I'm just taking a bit, you know? Kind of crosses her arms with a pout.
I need a vent. Tenacious enough to be able to.
Yeah.
Here. I will stand up. My hand.
She takes it.
Go
You're cutting in
there,
and out.
right? Son of. Oh wait, I know why. There we go. My phone is right next. That's it. Am I better?
A little bit, yeah.
I said we're going to go see someone who I'm sure will love you.
Are we in the middle of doing a mission where we're supposed to be going down into the big ravine?
They're draped over
Huh?
I will take her to Alkin.
Are you gonna kill him?
What?
Well, you just said she's draped over his shoulders. I mean, isn't that like infidelity?
You'll see when we get there. No, Oz's response to that was, "We should kill him."
My God, he's being unfaithful. We should kill him.
It's my favorite bit of line. He's fucking hurt for him. I was trying to go on. I'll talk the conversation here.
Alkin's still talking to her, and as soon as she sees Arcus, she kind of looks back at you and is like, "That's Arcus. I know who Arcus is."
Look at the eyes.
She looks and looks back to you, looks back, looks back.
They look different.
Yeah? They're
Not Arcus
glowing.
right now.
You see the Arcus head turn around and just like use the tail to wave. Just like, hello.
I have another Fae for you.
Still busy.
I know. I will wait and take you while we wait for conversation. Just basically telling her any and everything I've run into and all the fucking knowledge from that.
Gotcha. So, for expediency, you get through that. And she's able to meet with Auntie. Which she, like, as soon as she, like, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm doing quite well. It's been a while. She, like, holds up a finger and then slowly looks to you. Auntie.
Page.
Ah.
I think you've actually met her, have you? Well.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
She will kind of... If you've heard someone bragging about a team as their pact bearer, I think it might have been her. I remember Arcus mentioning some...
Really? It's nice to meet you. She doesn't know if she's supposed to shake the tail or the hand, and she kind of like goes between the two and like looks back to you like, "Help me."
Just imagine it looks like no.
So I was typing something else out as well.
What's happening?
We are getting ready to go down into the ravine, and Paris just wanted to do one last thing where Vrinya is meeting with Auntie.
Oh, okay. Why is there silence?
Because I was just typing out something.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so. Is there anything else you wanted to go over with Vrinya? Paris. Parisu. Parisurina?
Paris.
Oh no, do we lose Paris?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's dead. Gotta move on.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Nope,
For some,
we can't.
where did I stop talking?
After Verinia was looking back to you, like asking if she was supposed to shake the hand or the tail.
Okay, I've been talking that entire time, so that sucks.
Yeah.
But I told her to shake the hands.
She shakes the hand.
And I'll kind of like pull Arcus back on her shoulder. Or, sure.
He's heavy.
He is a little bit bigger than I think someone.
It was a gift.
And it's a gift that I adore, but he's also 20 pounds heavier.
I can make him small if you want.
I like him big, though.
Your choice.
20 pounds is the burden I bear for having a bigger, effective
True, true.
I like a big.
Oh, well, I would love for circus act. I almost have expected to pop up out of fucking nowhere with stealth. Can I be heard?
Yep, you can.
Okay, thank God. I'm like, no, have I got silent again?
I just realized I forgot to buy something at the last town we're at.
Ooh.
I'm punching myself.
It
I
happens.
kept reminding myself to buy it, and I did.
I've done that before, don't feel bad.
Okay, no, it didn't cost anything. Alright, I can still do it. Alright. Alright.
There is one thing that I do want to talk to Veercirk about.
Oh.
Once Aunt, like, gives Arcus his body back.
Yeah. He'll eventually give it back. He'll eventually get it back.
He'll move over to Veercirk and put a copper to his hand.
Is everyone currently getting ready to go like move or?
Mm-hmm. Everyone's getting
Basically
ready.
packing up camp.
Yeah, they've already gotten food, and they're already putting everything away so they can get ready for the jump.
Okay.
Yeah, Khalid's literally like, she's put away her like, basically like fur thing, whatever she sleeps with, puts away the tent, and then she just sits down like she's ready to go, even though she hasn't eaten. She's just forgotten.
Poor baby.
Smokey throws a like a ration bar at you. It is basically just bacon.
Granola.
No, it's bacon wrapped around some kind of mashed potatoes that's been cooked into a block.
That sounds oddly delicious. What the fuck?
I'm about to, guys. Just I'm warning you now. I'm making a bold move. Let's see if it pays off for us.
Oh.
Guru. I'll say this, Guru. Check my spells. There you go.
Khalil will take it and realize she hasn't eaten, and then and she'll look around like,
Ooh.
what? So then she looks up.
You're gonna need to eat
Huh?
food. Eat. He puts it in your hand.
No, it's already in her hand.
Yeah, yeah.
She's just
Like he
looking
puts a
around
second one.
because she doesn't know. Oh, because she didn't know who like threw it to her.
It's Smokey. It's Smokey.
No, I know out of character.
Yeah.
but She didn't know. She was just looking around like, what?
How did this food suddenly arrive in my hands?
Khalil gives the second one back. I only need one.
Oh.
That's it.
He shoves like half the bar in his mouth and just starts munching on it.
Khalil starts munching.
Pretty good.
Who are you?
Smokey. You're clear, right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you again. Clearly you don't remember my name, so it's a meeting you for the first time, apparently. Pats you on the shoulder. Nice armor, by the way.
I don't remember seeing you before. Yeah. I need. Hold on. Give me this. I need to speak to you.
We're in the middle of packing up and moving. Well, go ahead, quick. Like motions you.
Some other person last night. I can't remember. I think it was. No, it wasn't Natasha. It was Varinia, I think. Said that you may have been from the inverse plane.
Huh?
Are you?
His head slowly turns and looks to Verinia. Excuse me a second. I'm gonna need to take care of some stuff.
Oh no!
He starts walking over to Brynja.
Next day, motherfucker's dead.
I think the best part is keep in mind that this is occurring when I think it is. Navarre's still next to her.
Yeah. You just you're just talking with her, and she looks up and just sees Smokey just doing the it's the equivalent of a slow walk for him, but the way that she reacts to it's like she sees a bear running at her at full speed. Like she freezes up and just oh no, and she just starts running away. He's just he just keeps walking, just I'll be back. Just walks off after her.
What the?
Kalia just looks confused.
I'll look at Alkin. What the fuck just happened?
I wasn't paying attention. I was processing information. What did I miss?
About as much as I did, apparently.
Someone help me out here. Oh, God damn it. Go head to the cliff edge. We need to prepare for the jump.
By the way, I love the fact that she straight up fucking booked it. There wasn't oh, I can try and catch it and fucking walk away. No, she fucking sprinted.
Kalia gets up and she just kind of awkwardly goes over to wherever the other people that already are. She's basically just walking around looking for people that to talk to or to stand next to or something.
Needs purpose. Wait, so you said Nivara went to Beardrick earlier? What?
Yeah, she walked up to Virgil.
Oh, okay.
Based probably after fucking Brenda just took the fuck off.
Yeah. Let me go find him. He's actually gonna be a little over there and in the middle of praying, actually.
She'll wait.
And when he's done, he'll look at you. He probably heard you coming. He did.
Oh no, she wasn't trying to see.
Yeah. And then he looks at you.
She'll hand him a copper. I figured that you would have collected thoughts by now.
Copper for your
It
thoughts.
takes him a moment to remember what the fuck you're talking about.
She said copper for your thoughts last time. He said give me a second. So she's like, okay.
Yeah. He glances at everyone getting ready and he doesn't take it. He's like, now it's not a good time.
Actually, after Bo seemed to go blank face for a bit, he snaps back to it and will walk towards.
Right, what?
Bo is walking towards Virgil.
Oh, okay. Well, does Nivara say anything first?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Better times about to go in bean.
Sorry, you were really quiet. What?
She said, I think it's one of the better times to probably do. We're about to go into a ravine. Probably not the time to do it privately.
We don't have enough time to go through all that.
It's gonna take that long.
He gives her a look, and it's... Actually, do you want to insight it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh wow, 20.
Figured. He gives her a look, and she can tell he's got some fucking thoughts, man. There is something serious he's been thinking about. This is not gonna be an easy conversation.
I suddenly have the worry that I'm in trouble.
No.
Okay. You seem visibly relaxed.
Not any more than the rest of us, anyway.
Tense.
I'll remember to talk to you the next time we set up camp.
He kind of nods, and I guess they could start moving to go back to where everyone is. And you said Bo's coming up?
Yeah.
Beardrick will just glance at him, but he's gonna continue walking.
Alright, Beardrick, I'm just saying, I have an idea which you might not like when it happens. It might not happen, it might. I'm just saying, I really hope you can just go with it for the time being when it happens. Good talk.
He sighs extremely loudly.
God damn it!
And he's like, what is it?
as soon as Bo said that, he just did a full 180.
Yeah, he just walked off.
Yeah, he just let you. Basically, he just gave you a heads up.
What
Hey, heads
he
up!
does-
Things are thought of, and I gotta go. Bye.
As soon as he starts walking away, to Naivaro, he's gonna be like, he better not expect me to go along with whatever it is.
I'm sorry, I'm still processing what just happened. So long as
He
he
just-
doesn't throw you, I don't think it can end too horribly.
I don't think he could.
If...
Out of character, he very much might be able to, but
Virgil don't want to admit that.
no, in character, nah.
That's why she just kind of went, It's like, okay, man, sure.
So, I guess we're gonna head towards,
It's
the
kind of
descent here.
the descent into madness.
Wunderbar.
And I'll walk up to the person that wasn't here last night.
Tasha.
Say her name again.
Tasha.
Yeah, I'll walk up to her. All right, hi, I'm Bo. You weren't here last.
Hi, I'm Natasha. Nice to meet you. Pats you on the shoulder.
Okay, is that a yes?
If
Were you here
didn't
last
s-
night?
If you didn't see me, maybe I was. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. I
I'm
wasn't.
trying to come up with something. You weren't. Okay, where were you?
Out.
If you don't mind me asking. Doing what? Were you scouting?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you scouting down in the place we're going?
Of course.
All right. Did you see any traps along the way?
I mean, I avoided most of them, but
Is it gonna be
Few.
possible for all of us to avoid the traps?
well, there's the problem with this place. It's not just you walk down a tunnel and it's good. This place actually looks like it's got a whole floors and hallways and lots of bullshit, to be honest. There is one way that's kind of, sort of closed off, and I might have sealed that room shut accidentally. I got out, but I didn't exactly want to stay where there was an acid floor.
All right. Well, I have an idea to get those traps done without any of us getting hurt. Yeah. I have an idea. All right. Yeah, and he just walks off again.
She makes such odd and wonderful friends. Makes me glad that I'm one of them.
Khalid's still wandering around.
Yeah.
Where are you
Guru, I'm
wandering
guessing
to?
you know what I'm looking for, by the way.
She doesn't know.
Well, everyone
Just a
else is
lost
heading
boy.
towards.
She's ready to go, but she doesn't know where to go, so she's just wandering.
If
A few
if
people kind of
Beatrix
push
sees
you.
her, yeah, I was gonna say if Beatrix sees her, he's just gonna casually be like, "Clear, call her over." That's it.
You turn around.
Just like,
Right.
lost wandering puppy follows.
He'll see she was
Khalil just turns around, just like, oh, hey, Vidric. And she does a little jog up to him.
You might just like calling her over so we can move on. It's time to get going.
And, Guru, you know what Bo's keeping an eye out for currently, right?
I have an idea.
The thing you need to cast a spell. Like, the main thing.
For the one that you swapped it out for? Or the one that was swapped out?
No, I have that. The one that I swapped it out for.
Let me look at the spell real quick.
I DM'd it to you just to make it easier.
Please. I think I... Yeah, I get what you... I get... Yeah, I'm like...
Oh
yeah,
my god.
just getting something like that isn't exactly going to be something that you're just going to be able
Dawn
to
sounds
just do
triggered
casually.
mildly.
That's why he's keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Dawn sounds triggered mildly.
I have plans.
And unfortunately, there's going to be plenty of things that could possibly happen. So, we'll see.
You take away my ability to use my favorite spell, I improvise.
Moving forward, you guys are finally brought to the ravine. You'll look down into the depths and
What are the chances any of you know what a mephit is?
A what?
Mephit.
Oh,
oh, those things. I used to try and eat at the colossi when it would pass, like little gnats.
You're what I know.
Roll
Would
a
I know?
nature check.
The
Both of
only
you.
one who does know for sure is fucking Zadine, and that's because he's already experienced them.
Yes, you have had to deal with them a few
Wow.
times.
I had to walk back
Yes.
to the computer quick.
You know that when they die, they tend to pop.
Oh, they're the explodey thing.
Mm-hmm. There's a few down there.
I see.
Sadim,
What are they?
these aren't fiends and stuff like that. This is going right over your head.
He knows what they are. We
Was he there for
experienced
that?
methods.
Zadim,
Yeah.
with Virdrick?
No, you said Zadine.
Yeah, I meant Virdrick. My apologies. Virdrick goes right over your head.
That's what I'm
Zadim,
like, what the
yeah,
hell
no. Zadim knows. Virdrick, no.
Also,
Yeah,
Mad.
Virdrick's like, what are those?
Mad, are you here?
What? I'm sorry. Self bomb came.
Mad?
I heard
I
Matt
think
for a
Matt
second. Up, hey!
Oh, there he is.
It's just that you haven't talked in like ages, so. I don't
Still
know
on the
if you're
train
keeping
ride,
up.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was assuming.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But I'm assuming Virgil just like shakes his head then.
Oh yeah, Virdrick's like, what are those?
They're little creatures that once they die, they explode.
Are they a threat to us?
I don't know. Does an explosion of dust in your face feel threatening when you're going down the side of a cliff?
Will they attack us?
Yes.
Then he nods. That's what he needs. No one said anything about them being hot. So,
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be punching any of them.
I mean, you can. It's just that depends on which ones they are.
Last time I punched one, it just like exploded in my face, and I
Yeah,
didn't
that's-
like it.
yeah. Just don't have your mouth open or anything.
Your eyes covered.
Well, that's just one kind. It kind of depends on where you're at with them. I
If
know
it's
that
down here, it's probably a dust fit.
it
Now,
could.
character, what does the explosion do again?
It depends on the different
Damage.
type. The one that you experienced restrained you.
Okay.
What? Looking at, because I saw them enough to know they were fucking method.
You saw
Did
the
I
shape of
happen-
them.
Oh, damn.
It was dark
I
out.
couldn't see
You
a
have
color.
dark vision, but you could not see, too
Yeah,
well
but they
out
also
past your
snapped
60
at a
feet.
torch.
Yeah, they snapped up a torch, but it was outside the range of your 60 feet.
Did
So
it
you could only
restrain
get
me
the
all
shape.
the time?
As soon as you broke out of it, you were fine.
Okay.
You know about different types of methods, or would I only know about that one?
You haven't studied into them.
I'm not even gonna try for both.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Like if you had asked, I'd been like, no, you don't know.
Yeah.
C-Memphis.
Seaman. What's up, Seaman? It's Seaman.
It's not a single chance I'd have repelled him.
Not fully. Best we can do is to move fast, which means that we're going to be wanting to
Dan.
jump in groups and be spread out enough that when those of us with Featherfall cast it, we can do so. I mean, the other way is to use pittance to climb down, but
I have an idea to at least make it mildly safer from that, but Arcus definitely.
Arcus looks to you like, what?
Think he can carry a torch?
You see his eyes widen in realization. Huh.
I can
He
feel when
nods.
you're in distress. So I will bring you back as soon as I feel that. I will... Actually, no, it wouldn't work that way. Yeah, I'll light a torch into him.
Are we at the cliff?
You are at the cliff. Yes, you are at the
Ah,
edge, able to look
Hello.
down. And clear.
yeah.
Natasha puts a scroll in your hand and says, "Hold this," and walks away.
What the fuck?
What?
You see, Natasha has maybe 7 scrolls, one of which is now in your hands that she's just handing them out to
I-
various people. Don't open it!
I walk up to her and I go, "What spell is this?
Didn't you hear Akon?
What is this
Featherfall.
Featherfall?"
Yeah. I'll let you
Oh.
guys jump in and get your asses all over the floor.
Oh, I already have Featherfall, but thanks.
Oh, good. Well,
And
you
I
can give it to
walk
someone
away.
else then. Oh, I like her.
Get it right back. Go.
Oh my god.
If you offer it back, she doesn't take it. She's just like, no, you keep that. You can hand it to someone else if you want. So you
Yes.
now,
I mean,
you now have a
if she
scroll
wants it, if she wants it back, she need
No.
only ask.
No, she doesn't ask for it back. She just lets you keep it.
I mean, we have the Featherfall for the group now, thank god.
Bo's fine with just climbing down.
I mean, you can
As far
if
as,
you want.
like- Sorry, as far as like the our horse and my boar goes, how are we to getting them down exactly? Does Featherfall work for them?
Yes.
Okay.
I hand one of the scrolls to like some other person in the party. I'll hand it to Navarre.
Okay. So Navarra, you now
So
have
the-
a scroll of Featherfall.
I don't know if you have it, and I already have it, so it's best if, you know, we have 2 people that can cast it rather than 1.
Fair enough. No, we're all wait for the heads up. He sits down and this poor thing.
Arcus has the torch and just nods, turns invisible, and you see the torch get picked up and start flying down. You see it like just flying around in circles, just basically like doing a yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. And eventually you hear a bit of rustling kind of sound. Then a bit of, this time there's a bit more of a different sound, kind of this slurping kind of sound. This
What the fuck?
as you watch these dark brown mephits leap out at this torch, trying to get it and knock it out of the air.
Wait, hold on, what? Are we down there now?
No, you are not down. You are still at the top. Arcus is flying down to distract the mephits to give you guys a chance to actually go down without getting attacked. And part of that was that there's dark brown mephits that are flying around rather than the light ones that you had seen before, the one that you would be able to recognize as dust mephits, which there are a few that are flying around with them, but they're more fighting each other than actually working together.
Is he close enough that I can, like, see him telepathically or way far down?
He would have to go out of your range to be able to cause them discomfort enough to fly after the torch. You can still feel his emotions, and he's starting to feel more and more shenanigansy.
Oh god.
That's the best way to put it. There's
Mischievous?
yeah, it's the word. I don't know why that was escaping me for a second.
No,
Or
he
not
knows what he
mischievous,
says.
mischievous.
Paris, he knows what he said.
I know what I said. Shenanigansy.
I'm not gonna bring up the Duchess conversation.
I was still technically right.
You you know, no, you wait.
El Duce.
Moving forward.
Okay. I'll look to Alkin and kind of jump down.
As soon
I'm
as
not quite sure.
yeah, as soon as like they start flying towards it, he holds up his hand, and everyone who has the scroll like puts their hand on it, and then you just watch him just basically like take a few steps back, run, and just shoop, and you just watch as the entire row of people just following his example just take a few steps back and just whoosh, and just jump.
Wait, I thought people were climbing down. Is everybody jumping?
Featherfall, yeah.
A lot of them
I
have
thought
featherfall. There are some who are going with climbing gear, but you're watching the first group who are going in basically to secure things, which you're guessing most of these people are some kind of fighters or maybe even some of the warlocks themselves. But you just watch as they just jump.
Can I go after them?
If you want to.
I want to go with them.
Okay.
So I'm guessing Kalira's casting Featherfall on us now and we jump.
Yeah, you're not wanting to do it immediately.
Sure, I'll
Yeah.
go with them.
I mean, wait.
That's up to you guys. You
No,
guys can
no,
go with the
bro.
climbing group, or you guys can jump down. You have featherfall. You have options.
No, Vara, do you want to use the scroll or shall I cast?
I'll use the scroll to spell that.
Okay.
Okay. We could save that, but yeah, okay. It's fine. Go on.
What?
I'm
No,
saying
yeah,
it's,
it is
it's-
single
it's-
use actually.
either way.
They're literally given for us to use the exact scenario. So we don't use the slot. What's in this fucking cavern may take precedence on saving.
Yeah.
Up to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
How
that
many?
Okay.
How many people slash
like-
creatures are
it's
there?
5, including or not 5 in itself, or
I will pull it up to check.
6, 3, 4.
Falling of
Five.
feathers. 5 creatures within range of 60 feet.
So, all the party, here's the thing, that boar is not coming with.
Yeah.
Huh?
And also Zadim's griffin, although the
Well,
I would-
Bo can ride the griffin.
Here's the thing. The griffin can hold the boar.
Technically,
Oh my god, he's right.
The boar's a large creature.
No, the boar's a
Isn't
medium
it?
No,
creature.
boar's a medium.
Alright. Good luck keeping the boar on it, though.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's carrying the ornery boar.
Wait, can't we just have Zadim ride?
No, she can't carry him.
She, with a descent like this, she's not technically flying so much as falling with style. I would allow it. I would just say that she has to make a strength check. If Zadim is up for it.
Worst case scenario, those wings fucking give out.
So the scroll spell wouldn't work on the boar?
It would.
There's not enough people
There's not enough.
for the boar.
I'll ride my bird, yeah.
Yes, if you
If-
wanted to ride the bird and attempt that, I'd say that you can attempt to do so. See if she's able to, at the very least, carry you going downwards. She's been getting stronger, and she's certainly been able to do a lot more as she's grown up. She might be able to do it, but you just have to make a strength check.
To be fair, honestly,
Um,
worse. If we want to, then Virgil or Bo can ride her down.
Also possible, yes.
If
Sure.
I mean, if it doesn't work and your griffin, what's the name? I can't remember the name. It's not Arcus.
Of what?
The griffin.
Bright,
Bright
Eyes.
eyes.
Bright Eyes, that's it. If Bright Eyes isn't strong enough, I can cast Featherfall on me.
I will turn to right up. Do you want to carry one of these smaller folk in our body?
You are low, boy.
He's also got a lot of background noise, but he's asking if Bright Eyes thinks that she can carry one of the smaller folk. And Bright Eyes just kind of like looks between them all, not snooty, not like like oh well these smaller folk, but kind of like looks them all over and just kind of makes like a nod slowly, She's getting more intelligent. She's understanding. She's already smart with the headband, and now she's actually gaining understanding of what's being said.
She's learning language. No.
Yes, I've been working towards this accent. But which of you between Frederick and Boar will write them?
She kind of like kneels down next to the both of you. She is willing to take both of you, but I will let you two decide between you two.
Actually, that is true, because between the two of them, if their weight is what I think it is, only about 70, 80 pounds.
Not including the
I don't know
armor.
what they're counting, but...
Not including armor and such. Which Frederick is the one who has, you know,
Heavy fucking...
yeah.
Virgil, what kind of armor you got?
Say that again?
Should be chainmail.
What kind of armor you got? You got chain, right?
Yes. Virdrick will look at Bo.
Honestly, if I may suggest both get on, then... Gestures to the fucking boar. As well as...
I'll just climb down.
What was my fucking English?
He's just gonna climb down. He just says screw it. He's gonna climb down. Okay.
Bo's gonna take the long way down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I guess that means I'll have to take the bird, huh?
No, that fixes everything. You're fine. No one has to do anything now. I'll just climb.
Okay.
We
Okay.
still have the horse and the boar as the issue.
You're not bringing the horse down.
So then why are we
Yeah,
bringing the
but-
board out?
Because that's
Because
Frederick's
Frederick
mount.
wants it
Virdrick
to.
it!
Yeah, that's
He's
what
as
it was.
ornery as the boar, and he wants to have his ornery buddy with him.
He can't leave that thing. But where's the horse gonna stay if we leave it?
There's a
All
few
the
other people who are
people's
staying up
horses,
there.
yeah.
There are a few people
Okay.
staying up there to
All of
tend to the horse.
them.
I told you that is a
Yeah.
semi-formal. Is semi-formal in the fact that they have people up here who can take care of the animals who are staying behind. You're not gonna have your
Okay, I
cart
didn't-
left unattended.
I didn't
They
know
can't take
anyone
care
was
of
staying
black
behind.
bucks though.
No, they might actually get hurt trying to take care of Black Buck.
Just fucking
Definitely
feed
help
him and it's
Virdrick
fine.
wants
Just
it.
give him some onions.
He does
No.
like
Apparently
onions.
that's his
Want
favorite
to
fucking
be
food.
hostile. But okay, I guess that works out fine.
This boar is gonna go the way of Old Yeller one day. I can feel it.
Don't say it. Don't curse me like that.
Why would you say these things?
Because I can't help but feel like eventually this boar is gonna lose his temper and gore one of the party members.
Looks at Bo. Revive him.
Anyway, yeah, I guess we can move then.
Kalea's gonna step back, and she's gonna stretch. She's gonna like get ready to.
All right.
Nivara just sits and watches it with like the single most amused expression ever, and is kind of waiting with bated breath to see exactly how she jumps off. She's used the scroll. She just wants to see how this fucking goes.
Wait, you?
Are you
Not
using, you're
just
using it?
now.
Yeah. If you're are you using it at the top?
I
Because
was
that's
gonna say.
I'm
Yeah.
saying like right, like a few seconds before she jumps the fuck off. Yeah,
No.
Are you sure you want to do that at the top? Because it only lasts a minute.
It lasts
Ah.
a minute and it slows your fall, which means.
then we need to drop all at the same time. Then shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why everyone
Either-
jumped as a group.
Can't do that.
She's
The way
getting
you
ready
described
to
it as
go.
Alkin and then an entire group, so I was confused.
Oh yeah, like he's still within range of the person casting the spell. They were just waiting on him to jump first for basically him to be the signal for everyone else to jump. He is still within 60 feet.
Something. Okay, Guru.
Yes,
So, how deep is the ravine?
deep. You guess, maybe 2,000 feet, at least.
Give the spell. Give the thing to Kalir. Give the this is out of character. Give it to Kalir. Paris, you will have to make a check to make that scroll work, and if it fails, you're screwed. Give
Why
it
do
to
I have
Kalir
to make
'cause
a
it's part of
check?
it.
Because
That's
you don't
how
have the
scrolls
spell.
work.
Yeah, you don't have the spell.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
something
Give it
you
to
know.
Kalir. It will instantly work for Kalir.
Okay.
Give it to Kalir.
Oh,
I mean,
That-
shit.
it
that
is
is
an
so-
Arcana check, but That is an Arcana
That's
check that could
still
basically.
That's a 20% chance it fails
Yeah.
around, right? For you, 20-ish.
I don't
I
know
guess-
the math of it.
What's your bonus to Arcana?
6.
6? Yeah, it's a 20% chance that fails. Yeah, give it to Clear.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
So then for
give it
Jack,
to Clear.
I was always fucking so confused with scrolls.
No worries. This is
Yeah.
why I wanted to introduce them as a simple thing, so you guys were aware of this sort of stuff. So that if you get ones in the future, you can be like, okay, dangerous
Yeah,
for this
it's like-
person, yes, but there's going to be spells I might give you that will be completely out of any of your spell slots. Well,
Yeah.
spell ranges of learning, or
Yes,
having
it's
currently
like-
prepared.
If your class can learn it, then you can cast from the scroll. But it's like unless you actually know the spell, you have to make an Arcana check to basically understand it. Like,
Yeah, I can't my class can't even learn fucking
Nope.
spell.
okay, so yeah, that's a 100% chance of failure then. Oops.
Yep,
Okay.
that's why I said it.
Okay, well, Khalil's the scroll then. Oh Jesus! Wow,
This
could
is
have
what-
ended in almost TPK because
I would have been fine.
Bo
I would've been
decided
old.
to climb down.
yeah, because you decided to climb down.
Yeah.
I would have been fine. But
Khalil would have cast it if we were falling too fast. She noticed, actually. But yeah.
Here's the thing. Also, you have to understand, you people better be holding hands because Clear is gonna drop like a rock compared to the rest.
Isn't there like some rule that says you don't fall faster or heavier shit if you're
If-
dropping same
we're,
spot?
we're going to ignore science for this. Because eventually everything will hit terminal velocity at some point anyways.
Yeah.
We're here to have fun, not do science. Although sometimes we do it just for the giggles and fun. Which if you want to do that for fun in the background, butters, you absolutely can. But in this case, we're...
moving forward,
we're
we
moving
get down to the bottom eventually.
basically, yeah. So you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Alright.
Oh,
So you
shit.
guys move. Bo is going to be climbing down with the group that's going down in that regard. And you guys take the leap. Kalir, can you roll me a intelligence check real quick?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Average.
Good enough to pass. You're able to gauge fairly well your descent, enough that you're pretty well comfortable looking around and being like, okay, we're going right about here. You have a good guess as to when to cast a spell, so you won't have to be too high or too low to where your heart's like, oh my gosh, we could have died.
Nice.
You guys fall down. Clear. Just for clarification on this, what spell slot are you expending to cast Featherfall? I know that sounds weird, but no. A pact.
Which class?
Yeah, warlock or artificer, because you get
Oh.
your warlock spells back on a short rest. That's why I wanted to verify which one you're using, just so you can remember to
Oh.
mark that down.
I don't think it works like
you
that.
don't
It-
use spell slots to cast from spell scrolls. I don't.
Oh, you're using a
Wait.
spell scroll then? Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah, I'm
Ignore
using
that.
the scroll. Yeah.
Ignore that. Then.
Also, Guru, you can't do that. You can't use normal slots to cast warlock spells. I'd be
I forgot.
busted.
I
If you could take a 1-level dip in warlock, take armor of activist, and cast it at night.
It's basically like whatever spells you learn to that class is the ones that we spell slot. So you spell slots.
If you're full caster, yes. Warlock is not a full caster at all.
Yeah.
It is pact magic. It's
No worries. I just was making sure because I forgot whether or not Warlock does get it. I know Paris just recently said it, but my mind spaced there for a second. It happens.
All right.
But because of the little trick that Paris did with Arcus, the Mephits completely ignore everyone who's falling. They're trying to catch that pesky flame that's sputtering around, and you actually see that occasionally it'll move over and just kind of bop some of them in the head, and you just hear them just screeching and flailing as they're like trying to grab at their head, slightly being, smothered a bit. And in the back of your mind, you can just feel the almost the playful, jovial sneering of someone who's having way too much fun. As Arcuses want to do. Until eventually, as everyone is moving down, Bo, your descent will take longer.
I'm aware.
But everyone else basically just kind of spreads out, checks out everything down below, makes sure that you guys are all okay for the time being.
Do I need to make a check or something, or no?
With the climber's tools that are provided to you, roll an athletics check with advantage.
Also, act silent for guidance.
If you may use guidance, of course.
I'm kind of keeping my head out the cave if I can spot him.
Yep.
20.
20. Not even including guidance.
Not enough. One more bracket. 23.
Yeah, you're one of the faster ones to get down. Like, despite, some of them being like, yeah, we can do this faster than this little guy, that you're just going bop, 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 and they're just like, we need to shut our mouths. Which you do notice that as you're going down, there are already pittons preset into the wall as a path to go down.
Okay.
So it's not like you're like climbing down and then having to set it. No, someone has already set this for you to use.
Okay.
Right. And now, you guys see the cave. You approach it. You guys are able to begin your trek into the cavern.
Everyone.
Hmm?
Everyone is right, like the other people that were climbing down.
Thus far, yes.
Don't say thus far. I need everyone, or there are still people that are coming down that are.
I'm doing the math in my head. Okay, only the people who are staying up at the top side are not there currently.
Okay, I will snap Argus back.
You snap him back, and right before you do, you feel momentary what? And then
Now, question: does he snap back with the torch, or does it drop?
he is holding it, so he would snap back with the torch.
I immediately put it out.
Okay. He kind of just gives you like a look, and in your head you just kind of feel like a huh? But he doesn't question it too much after that. He just kind of gets on the ground, stretches out, and starts wiggling, just like, yeah, let's get it.
So, basically through his mind, cavern through it before, which I'm almost certain it is. I'm gonna need.
He gives like a dragon version of a shrug.
Pat his head.
He nuzzles into it.
Actually, I will ask him to scout ahead while I'm visible.
Puts his claw up to his head and does a salute.
Stay within 90 feet.
He goes off, and then he's like, as soon as you say, he flops on his face, just like, oh. But he goes invisible, and he starts to do the preliminary scouting. Meanwhile, Aachen has been pulled out a very rough looking sketch. It doesn't look like it was done with precision in mind. It looks like it was done just as a case of, here's where this is roundabout, this will go a ways, and then this will go here. It looks like it was done kind of in a rush. But he motions to a few different places, idly, just kind of tapping it before he's like, alright. We weren't able to find this entity last night, so we don't know exactly where it is, but this place is still going to be dangerous for all of us. Range is going to be something that we're desperately going to need, and even then, Some of these creatures are not your typical danger. They've developed creative, if not outright dangerous tactics to try and make this a peril, and that's not even including the traps. If you don't wish to go any further than here, this is your last stop. Otherwise, we're splitting into groups. We've all had our preset people who we are bound to and obligated to. He motions to you all. You all came as a group. I figured it's best not to split you up. There's a
Well,
few
that's very nice of you.
Of course, you seem to work well together. At least as far as your cohesion looked. That being said, there's a few options. We know there's a number of traps if you head down the path to the left. It's possible that there's further details that you can unlock if you go that way, but there's a path to the right that has been seen to have a few creatures milling about, creatures such as mummies. It's not for the faint of heart, to be sure. The issue with the central path is that it goes into a room with 3 more entrances, one of which is closed off thanks to a quick trap disarmament. Kind of like gives a slow glance to Natasha, who's just like, as there was apparently acid in one of those rooms. This is going to be a dungeon crawl, everyone. Make up your minds, take up your choices. Which way would you like to go? And the other groups are going to voice their opinions and whatnot, but I'd like to hear which one you want to go to. Central room has a bit more traps and puzzles sort of stuff. The left one has apparently a lot more traps and more mystery to it. The right one has more monsters and things that will physically try and impede your way.
So, combat, puzzle, trap.
Yes.
Yay!
Sorry, you're just sitting here ready. I mean, to be fair, she's a paladin, so undead, yeah.
That's what I mean. Beardrick would combat, so.
Mortal
That's what he
Kombat.
Khalid's just excited.
So,
Pure.
seems like right it is.
I mean, unless
Kira,
you
out of
all had other
character.
ideas.
Out of character, yes.
Am I getting any vibes from this place?
In what regard?
Celestially, I suppose you'd say.
Celestial vibes? Okay.
No. Like
From-
from my
Being an Aesmar.
my guide, if you will.
Being in this place, like doing the fall and the fly down was exhilarating. It was like being back home. It was a good feeling. As soon as you walked into this cave, you felt something tighten. Hairs on the tighten within you. The hairs on your arms feel like they're rising. You feel almost an unnatural pull. Maybe a push. And your hand, without even you realizing it, is already on either your bow or your blade, whichever you're feeling more preference to. And it is on that, and your eyes are just slowly just looking around. Then you kind of pause and realize that this is something you're supposed to do, but this is heightened a bit.
Okay.
You don't know what you're supposed to be doing here, but you're in the right place. That's what you're feeling.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Khalil would have been below you all, so when we were falling, so you would notice that the new thing on her Mac plate was sort of glowing slightly. About the time, just very slightly. And it was I guess the only thing you really might have noticed out of it might have been a very slight sound.
Kind of hard to hear over the whistling wind, but a slight sound,
Yeah.
yes.
About the time that she cast Featherfall.
Secrets and mysteries. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here for the combat, aren't you?
Yes.
That's what Beardrick likes.
Combat.
Mortal Kombat. Alright, so you guys ask for the path to the right. Most people, when you offer that, kind of look to you and they're like, anyone who is like, I mean, I guess if you need someone to go to the, oh, they want to go to the right? Yeah, no, we're fine going to this.
Immediately like, oh, alright, awesome!
it's you sense that it's not a case of like anyone throwing you under the bus. It's a case of like, we're not looking to fight so much, like puzzles
Not
and
looking to
traps we can
out.
disarm, we can make sure that everyone's safe. You know, actual like combat against, you know, creatures like this. I mean, we can do it if needed, but well, you want to do it? I mean, we're far be it from us to stop you.
Bro looks a little just like, aw. Whenever everybody wants to do combat, he seems to not really want to, but he's fine with doing. You guys just brought the wall breaker into inside combat, but okay, let's see how this works.
I mean, it has to
If
happen at
all
some
your
point.
spells are wall breaking, that's on
Most of them, most of my damaging ones.
that's on you.
No, I
Wait,
automatically get them.
Yeah, he gets those at basic. That's basically just the ones he always has prepared as being a Tempest cleric.
It's his god's
I'm
fault.
sorry, it seems like you guys think I stuttered.
It's his god's fault, Paris.
How dare you blame his god, Kalir? I mean, you're right, but shut up. Nah, I shouldn't tell you to shut up. We love you, Kalir. You're beautiful.
Never shut up, Clear.
Never shut up. We love you too much. Don't shut up. That being said, you guys are able to begin making your way into the right hallway. The hallway is decent. It's not super large, it's not super small. It's quiet. Gives off a vibe of tension. Of something almost lurking just outside of sight.
Could I possibly use Divine Sense?
Yes, you may.
I completely forgot about it until like last week or so. I was like, shit, that'd be nice.
Yes, you may. Let me check the radius of that.
60 feet.
60 feet, okay. And I'm guessing, do you just use that now, or do you like wait to like see a doorway, or?
Well, you said just out of sight, so.
Okay. So you're just doing a quick
Now.
pulse.
Is
Sending
it
out.
just? It's not a 1 day only thing, or one.
You
time.
use it a number of times equal to your charisma modifier plus 1.
Charisma modifier.
So you should be able to
use
use it 4 times.
4 times.
4 times.
Okay. My charisma modifier is 3.
Yeah.
It's not 2.
No, it should be 3. Is it 2? Am I wrong?
That's how it's written.
Oh
on
yes,
my
then it's
thing.
3. My apologies. I swore the last time I saw it was 3. Did you edit
Look at
that
someone
incorrectly?
else's?
No, that's correct. I just checked the thumbnails and whatnot. No, I probably was looking at someone else's. All is well.
If it does have a limit on it.
Yeah, you can use it 3 times.
You said we're not at a door or anything quite yet, are we?
Not quite yet, but you'll be able to see one within maybe 5-10 minutes.
You said you said it feels like something's just out of sight?
It's like, yeah, it's like a feeling like something is there, but you don't see anything.
Okay, I'll wait just a little longer until maybe we see a door or something.
Okay. You do see a door eventually, so you would be able to notice that up ahead.
Alright. Then at the door, I'll use it.
At the door, you use it, and within that 60 feet, you feel a bing,
Just one?
bing. Does it tell you how many? I believe it does, yes.
Dun, dun,
I
dun, dun,
add that up, and then I...
dun, dun.
Why is it whenever I'm looking for Paladin, I open it to Monk, but whenever I'm trying to open up to Monk, I open
I'm
up
almost
to Paladin?
positive it just makes you go.
You know the
It says-
location of any within... You know the type. Not its identity, of course. Within the radius, you detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated with the Hallow spell.
Wait, it says that is not behind total cover. So does that mean we would
This
have
door's
to open
open.
the door first? Oh, okay. Okay, that works fine.
Yeah, this door is like, if this door frame is any indication, it looks like it had been made of wood and has likely rotted away.
Well, even then, it would have to be straight where we could see. So if something was hiding next to the door, you wouldn't be able. Technically,
No,
Technically.
it just says. I mean, it
no,
just
because
says
that
as
would
long
be
as it-
total cover.
Would it? Is it?
Yeah, if you cannot see them, that is total cover.
In a sense,
Yeah.
like you can't shoot an arrow at something that's in total cover, basically.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Anyway, continue.
Yep, of course. You do sense the presence of undead.
How many?
It does not say that it gives you the number, but you know that there is a number of undead behind the door.
Oh,
Well, on the other side of the wall, really.
it says you know the late. Oh, okay. Is it? I thought knowing the location would mean you would.
You have a general direction, so if they're all in the same direction, you wouldn't have a clue.
Well, I guess it's all the same if there's several undead. Well, he'll definitely say as much to everyone then.
Okay.
Oh, what? It's
Huh?
What are you saying?
probably good at high level. Spells that do radiant damage. I don't think I can learn any of this yet
No. You have spells that do damage, though, which
at all.
most undead tend to not like damage. What good are you? Damage.
Khalir's readying them fists.
Oh, yeah. I should ready my thing too.
I mean, this is more thematic for me, but
I feel like a little like, can I just actually prep and attack shit?
ready my action to punch whatever goes through that door. Vidric steps
Falco!
through, punch.
Please do not punch our halfling. He is a good man.
He's a gnome!
You should know. That's racist.
Just a general question: how is Bright Eyes fitting through the? How well is he Bright Eyes fitting through the door?
Thus far, it is wide enough for him to do so. Fitting into
Her.
some of this. God damn it! This is. God damn it! I blame you for this.
Just use names. Don't use pronouns. Just names, Guru.
I'm trying. That's what I normally do. For some
Say
reason, my
they.
brain. For some reason, my
You
brain
know
has
you
just been.
fuckers would be upset if you got corrected as much as Guru on this shit. It's a fine. They're fucking companions. We can move on.
That's why we do it though.
Moving on.
Even mine, Don. Every time you correct me for fucking glad, I'm gonna do this.
What?
You're saying, Guru?
She's moving through fine. Some of the doorways might be a bit of a tighter fit, but they seem to be built for even larger sorts of creatures.
Also, am I hearing anything?
Make a perception check.
Kind of know my passive, but sure.
I know. You do hear stuff. I'm going to give you stuff regardless. It's just to see if you can distinguish exactly what it is. And with the 27, you can distinguish quite a bit. There's faint.
I was gonna.
Hmm?
I was gonna say guidance, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine. That's fine. No, it is actually fine. You did good. Good job. Good roll. You hear the sound of scraping of some kind of cloth against the ground, as well as it's like a not like full on like something walking around, more like something shuffling in place. Based off your perception check, you can guess there's at least 3, maybe. You hear a faint muttering. What languages do you know?
Common, halfling, Aquan.
Not any of those. They're definitely talking in a language. Eventually you see the doorway. Do you peek around? I'm guessing you're all standing in front of the doorway right now, just waiting to see who peeks around first.
Oh, I will.
I'm Eldritch Blast prep just in case shit jumps out. I'm just saying.
Kalia is not looking around because she knows she's not very perceptive.
Also, are you trying to be stealthy?
I suppose at first until the fighting would start, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I reckon.
Kalia wouldn't have thought unless someone pointed it out.
The same. I was like, unless someone Beardrick, he's not gonna be.
I mean, I feel like either Zadim or Navarre would point out, like, probably try and get the jump until the noise happens.
Well, if you guys say it, then he'll try to be quiet.
God, the 2 people in heavy armor.
We love you, but
Roll stealth.
Getting the jump is
Yep.
a good idea. Oh, right. Stealth roll?
Painfully average.
I suppose.
At least
Don't
it
you
wasn't
both
shit.
roll with disadvantage?
yes,
Yeah.
you do roll with disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
That's
I don't mean to. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
Okay. We okay.
We're stealthier than Navarre.
I don't want. That's why I said painfully average.
Oh my god.
That's right. Is you both have fire. 0 or 1.
So just waiting on Bo, Zadim, and Bright Eyes. Stealth rolls.
Arc. It is a
Guidance.
Okay.
Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Go ahead and roll it
Do you roll?
anyways.
Actually, he rolls with advantage when he's invisible, not just straight up says that.
That was the wrong. I did 1d44. Not
I'm like, wow, that's great. Ironically,
Two.
you got a lot of 2s there.
And you wait for a stealth. You rolled the 2 on the 2020.
Yeah.
Roll
So that's
nothing.
4 2s in a row.
I think the best part is there's technically 5 2s that occurred here. Look at the 10 for Arcus.
Oh yeah.
Meh. Wait, no, man, it's not on, so you're gonna have to roll
I'll
for
roll
it.
for. I'll roll for him. Dut. Bop. Rolling, stealth. Bop.
Sage Christ!
I don't think he's going
And,
to complain about that. And
a bird.
Boy.
Bird. Where is the bird? Is it bird? Where is the bird?
But
Very stealthy bird.
Wow!
they're very well attuned to each other.
Despite what should be clanking heavy armor, the two people in their armor are doing a very good job at being quiet, at being very stealthy. And they're able to peek in, and it appears that the creatures on the other side have not. Yeah, sure, roll for the boar as well.
I didn't think about that until
Oh
just
no!
now. Yeah, you can still fuck up. Stealth? How do I do that? How do I do that?
If it's
Do
not
you have
proficient,
the boar?
like, does it have stealth plus something on it?
Don't think
You would just hit
so.
Dex.
Just
Do I
just press
just-
Dex.
Which, hold on a second. Oh, 6. Still enough. Which I forgot something I need to actually change real quick. There we go.
There we go. Cool.
Just a thing that he has.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, so yep, you're still able to peek around, and in the room you see 3 cloth-wrapped entities. Gaunt, clearly withered away, worn out, and just dead. There's no smell of rot. It's a very dry smell, if anything.
And it hasn't noticed us? There's 3 you
Not yet. Yep, 3 of them, yep.
said? Do I recognize them at all? Or?
Based off of your experiences as a paladin, you have heard of them as mummies.
Mummies! Okay.
Excited, clapping paladin.
I like mummies. Personally. Yurgik, not so much. But what do I know about mummies?
Oh,
Do I know
good.
how to
Sensible.
fight them and stuff, or
Try not to get hit and hit them as hard as you can.
simple? Sounds straightforward.
Sounds like Mudrik's kind of advice.
Also, be
You know,
aware
you're
that
right.
they roll a Arcana check, Virdrick.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm. Nope, you're fine.
Yeah.
Can any of us roll?
You're fine.
No, we ain't, but we can't do shit about it, so.
So we're gonna attack these guys?
You said there's 3 of them?
Yep.
Which one's the closest?
Closest one to you is peeking around the corner. It's only maybe 10, 15 feet from you. You only have to go maybe 10 feet up to get to him.
Is there a wall within, like, 10 feet of him?
What do you mean?
Is there a wall within 10 feet of him? Like,
The closest.
If I slam someone back with an Eldritch Blast and they hit a wall, it hurts for extra.
He's in front of some kind of waist-high slab.
Waist high what? You got out.
Like there's a waist-high slab, like a stone table,
Like a bed?
like a solid stone table.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that will count. There's no way I can angle it, so you could hit a wall either, is there?
In terms of walls, no. Only one that might be able to hit a wall is a lot more into the left.
Actually, if he does hit the table, would that hurt him extra? Because it forces you back 10 feet.
You can certainly try.
I'll wait until everyone's prepped up to do what they need to do. Before I fire.
I'm ready to go.
Everyone's ready. I'm waiting for everyone to say if they are prepped and action, so I don't want, like, roll initiative and then, oh wait, can I do this and not allow it.
Please and thank you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good to go. It would probably be better. It'd probably be better for me if I wasn't writing Black Book right now, right?
Up to you. You
'Cause,
can absolutely write him right now. He's a medium creature.
Yeah, but if I write in like that, and then doesn't it take like a whole action or something to get off of it?
Why get off? You can mounted fight.
Can I?
Yep.
There's nothing that says that you cannot fight off the back of a creature. You can do if you can do it with a horse, you can do it with a boar.
Taru! No, I was gonna say, I'm like, Taru, Cassie does that.
Oh, I guess you're right. I don't know why I had that idea in my head.
I didn't put it in your head, I can promise you that.
Yeah, it might have been when I was talking to someone else earlier about it. Well, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be writing him.
Yeah.
Cool. Ready.
Alright, everyone's ready. Firing.
Everyone, you're firing?
It's Matt has not talked and Butters has not talked. That's my concern.
Did you actually ask me a question?
Yes, we asked if you had any preparations you wanted to take before you guys jump into fight. Also, so you have a visual real quick.
Specifically.
You're coming in through this right here.
Hang on one second. Let me see.
Also, all those yellow, red, those are like some kind of cabinet-looking things with little jars in them. Which I will switch over to combat for everyone else to be able to see.
40 feet. Example. Cool. Nice. 30. 10.
Where'd you go? What? Don't undo that.
Okay.
Let me see something. I'm trying to look for something to see how long that lasts. Yeah, no, I'm not casting it. All right, yeah, I'm not doing it.
No worries. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
So, Paris is going to be firing in. 1 second
Does it
here.
count as 2 or just the straight one?
Because it
That's
is a surprise round, so it counts as 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to walk away from my computer for a bit, so can I put myself down to roll initiative?
Yeah, we're rolling initiative now, just so you guys can have your surprise round attacks going off.
Just okay.
Getting this up here. Drop this off to the right so people can see it.
So, surprise rounds means we get.
You get your full
round
actions,
first,
they
right?
don't get reactions, and you're able to try and position yourselves as best you can.
You basically get a free
Okay.
round.
Cool.
Because they did not notice you coming in at all. They were not paying attention.
Fucking Discord.
How
Wow.
far in can I place Veerdrick? I want him to be as far in as possible.
Because you're basically having a surprise round, when it gets your turn, you can move him as far as the board's movement allows.
Okay. Where can I position him right now?
Put him right next to Cliff
there.
right now. Because that way we know we're all coming in through the doorway.
Did he tell everyone about the whole hit them but don't get hit thing?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I meant to say
Okay.
that. When Paris says, sounds like Veerdrick, and right, that is exactly what he says.
Huh.
Man, it's hard operating on 2 brain cells when I have to be doing.
I feel that on a personal level. Also, don't forget, Veerdrick, that for anyone who's within 10 feet of you, they are given the benefits of your aura and get a +2 to their saving throws.
Yes, I'm gonna try to keep that in mind.
Matt, are you here with us?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Trying to put a little thing together.
Now, I forget, Guru, do I get advantage on initiative rolls? With the
Yes.
spell we're currently working on. Good show, good show. I'm just gonna roll it twice, because it doesn't put it in the same box anyway.
It
If
Are
you
you
do
rolling on
advantage, then it
personal,
just
or-
rolls it
Yeah.
twice. It just takes
shows
the
it
higher number
once.
place.
Yeah. It rolls it twice,
Oh,
but shows
that's
it once.
right.
I've
It's
mentioned
so
this
long since
multiple
I've done
times
this.
to people.
It's
Why
been
do
so long since I've rolled initiative, Guru. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just
Oh
like
god,
I
I haven't
haven't
done
said.
it yet.
Did you
Remember to
not
click
roll
your-
in? I said roll initiative.
I'm sorry. I just told you.
You're running on a few
Sorry.
brain cells. No worries.
Tara, put down the fucking Syntech! Or Cintiq, excuse me.
I'm
Ooh,
working
take
too.
that.
I'm sorry.
Guru
You didn't
bottom.
drop yourself onto the thing. I saw.
Tara, you can't be doing this when you only have 2 brain cells to run off of.
So since it's a surprise round, I'm gonna have you guys go first before even rolling their initiative. So Arcus, what's Arcus doing?
I don't want him near that fucker. He's just gonna... Wait.
He can go in, do the help action. That does not break invisibility, and then he can run off. Just remind you.
Alright, yeah. Doesn't he have to stay within 5 feet to give you help action?
No.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
aware
I'll
of.
just have him do that then. He gonna give the help for this one.
So he runs up,
Yeah,
basically
that
does a side swipe with his tail against its toes, and the creature like looks at it like arms in the air, just like what the heck? Can't see anything, but it's looking around for it. Bo, you're up.
Well, then walk back to... I know he said he was gonna move away from the I don't know. Butters.
Damn it, man! You didn't drop the token again. We'll skip him from now. We'll give him the ability to do his attack when he gets back.
What?
It's your
Oh, there
turn.
he is.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do anything. I can Sacred Flame.
Right.
Not using the spell slot right now.
What is your spell save DC? Oh wait, no. 12 doesn't beat that. No.
Yeah, no, it's like 6. And can you roll damage for me? Because I am away from my keyboard.
Give me 1 second. 5. Good damage.
Roll 2d8.
Should
Yeah.
be 2.
All right.
It
Yes.
is. You just rolled a 1 and a 4.
Alright. So a burst of the sacred fire pops up underneath this creature and startles it for 1, but it's nowhere near its turn. Zadim.
You got advantage on this bit.
Alright, I'm gonna fire on him.
Pew pew pew.
If you have advantage on me, my thought process would be to use sharpshooter, but this is me.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Fire away. Sharpshooter with advantage.
Bonus action. Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. On the one right in front of you?
Yeah, that's the one I'm firing on, right?
If you want to, there's 3 that you can fire on. One right in front of you, one more towards the back behind another table, and one off to the left. The one off to the left you have to
Oh.
move towards the right side of the doorway to shoot at.
But we have advantage on all of these attacks. 'cause
Yes.
It's a surprise round.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah. You know what? No. Do it a little further up.
The one
Might
in
as
the
well.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, gonna fire away at the one in the back. Take your shot. Excuse me. That'll definitely hit.
Even -5.
Even -5.
Okay.
Are you? Oh, that number's oddly high.
Alright.
I'll take that.
You hear this screech as it's set on fire, and it starts just slapping at itself rapidly. Just
Well, it doesn't like fire.
does not not appear to like that. Does not appear to like that at all. You want to move at all? Zadim?
I'll move off to the left a little bit more. Yeah, so maybe so I can see that last guy.
Better. Okay, so you move in through the doorway. You go off to the left. So
Yeah.
position yourself.
Do I
to the left.
notice anything? Just to be on the safe side.
As soon as you enter the room, you notice the pots that are in these like little cubbies that are on the walls. Beyond that, nothing outright jumps out at you. Like in terms of like danger and such. So position yourself to the left where you want to be.
Sure, one moment. Don't wait on my account, mind you.
Okay. Kalir. It is your turn. What are you doing, NPR?
Sorry, my mic was off. I suppose Claire is going to. Just gonna. Wait, I need to actually look at something. Right, yes, sorry. So I was wondering if Green Flankler was melee spell attack or if it was a
Melee
Okay.
weapon attack.
Yes, yeah. I suppose Claire's just gonna go up.
Okay.
She's gonna green flame blade with her power fist. Could she use the special property of a power fist?
I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'll just uncheck that proficiency thing.
An 8 does miss. But you have to roll with
Right.
advantage. Don't forget.
Ah, yes.
Surprise round. 8 misses, yes. So you go up to hit it,
Okay.
and the thing just like turns, and as it turns, it's just like it's like almost a comedian, like right straight, it just goes right past his head as it turns, and you're just like, ah, that would have been badass.
I mean, Khalil wouldn't have thought that, but
Understandable.
but yeah.
Okay, that's your turn. Why did it go past that?
So, I don't think there's any bonus actions. So yeah.
All right, Nivara,
Eldritch Blast.
the one right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Fire away.
Oh,
That'll hit.
what?
Wow. Neat.
Oh wait, it's not adding my charisma either.
What's your charisma?
What the fuck? 5.
So that's 15 points of damage.
Does it look like it hurt at all extra by hitting that table?
Bumping into it does not appear to hurt extra as far as you can see.
Second one's aimed at this one then.
Does it move it back? Still.
It does move it back, and it does move it over the table.
Wait, so is it prone? Because it would have tumbled backwards.
I rolled a dex save for it, and it is able to actually land on its feet, but it's definitely confused as to how it ended up on the other side of the table.
Then I'll aim the second one at this one.
Fire away.
So he hits the wall. Fuck, that's the wrong thing. Open this. Is it still with advantage or is it a normal one?
Still technically with advantage. You guys are still getting your ambush off. That'll hit.
NPR, did you try to attack once or
No, I was
twice?
supposed to roll with advantage.
Okay.
See what?
Yeah.
With the crit, it didn't add 5.
I added it for you, Paris.
Oh, okay.
You said that it didn't add it, and since you have Agonizing Blast, I went in and made sure it had added the charisma.
I'm finally sitting down, by the way, so that's fun. Back at the computer.
Nice.
Congrats. Alright, this one gets pushed back, and roll a d4.
Wow.
Not bad.
Nice. Maximum damage.
Slaps against the wall. Virdrick. What you doing, buddy?
Sorry, I forgot I muted myself.
Oh, Guru.
So,
I'm sorry, I forgot to add my hunter's mark in.
Roll that in the background, so I can add it.
Yeah.
So what you doing, Taro?
So, how bad does this guy look?
They've just been hit, so as far as being hit, they've been attacked, but you're gonna need to hit them a bit more to make sure that they're down for the count.
Okay, yeah.
That's a death save.
That's a death save!
It is.
Why would you roll a death
I found-
save?
I found
Why
it
would you
fun by
waste a
accident.
death save?
I
That's a
mean,
nice
you're
death
back
save,
to
I'll
one
take
hit
that.
point.
Guru, I'm gonna save that for later.
No, you're not.
For later. I should be able.
Yeah, you can make it up to him.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, can I make it up over here then?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll make it over.
You can go off to the left and get around. Either way, you can get around it.
Yeah, I figured there's not really any. Oh,
And you're also on Black Buck, who has the increased movement speed for you to move.
Yeah.
So I can actually move now.
He is your movement speed.
I'm just gonna take just a hit at him, I guess.
Swing away. You get 2 attacks.
Yeah, let me figure out which one I'm using really quick. Can I use two-handed weapons while I'm writing something, or does it have
Yeah.
to be one-handed?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that's
two-handed's
how
fine.
enemies can use halberds and such off there. Why not a battle axe or a warhammer? Which one
Okay,
are you using, by the way?
The Warhammer, yes,
Gotcha.
because that's strong. Yeah.
It is stronger.
Then if I can use it two-handed, I guess I'll do that then.
Swing it,
Did you
bounty.
activate something about this Warhammer, or does
Nope.
it just automatically happen?
It's just a warhammer with a +1.
thought he had like a magical item.
That's not with advantage. Roll again for the advantage, just to see if you crit.
With advantage. With advantage?
So just roll one more
Good.
time. Yeah, because this is a surprise round.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's why I said roll with advantage. So yeah, 15 will hit.
Alright. Then let me...
Those 2 nat 20s are gonna be all that I roll
You're
good
smiting?
for today, guys.
Oh, fuck. No, I didn't mean to smite. Why does it say that?
It has it clicked on the thing. You're fine. That's why I made
Oh.
sure, because you didn't specify it. I'm not including it.
Okay.
So you do swing and you crack against it, and it looks like it's stumbling back into the thing like, what the hell? But you do have a second attack, still with advantage. Roll a hit.
Yeah. Let me... do that.
That'll hit.
Cool. Do I want to smite it or not?
Up to you.
No, not quite yet.
Bop him
Probably
in the face
something
then.
fucking undead in here.
Yeah, there's probably a lot in here, so...
Cracks him across the jaw. And you're able to get off quite a good amount of damage before the battle even started for these guys. So these guys finally get their turn on the initiative list when we get to it, because they're not even close to the top of it. Arceus goes first.
Oh my god!
They are not fast.
We'll go over health action. Go over
Okay.
his fish.
So next person to swing at the mummy there gets advantage.
Why is Bright Eyes above Bow despite having a 14?
Because Bright Eyes was added after. So it was before Bose was moved around on the thing. Thank you for catching that.
Did she get off a surprise round?
I don't believe she did.
Hold on one second.
Move her real quick.
Do you want to rush her in the head, everybody? Oh no, I guess you can go with Beardred.
I could have her help Beardo take care of that last guy there.
So move her here and she gets flanking. She'd just be on
A fucking griffin just sitting on the table.
it.
Also, just for clarification,
Oh god!
Are you making that official, Guru?
she is not yet at the point she can carry you, but she is large now.
Lord.
Just like.
She's been growing. She's been getting bigger. This is not a sudden change for you guys.
Would you
Just
be
that-
able to move?
Move her next to you.
Quick question. What are these orange things with the red rings?
Those
Tables.
are tables. They are
Tables.
waist high for a medium-sized creature, so about a good 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground.
Cool.
Damn
I'll
it.
have her move over there to the opposite side, one that Beardrick's next to.
On the opposite side of it, or next to Beardrick?
Well, yeah, like right. Can't ping. No. Sorry. In front of Kalir. Yes. To the left a little.
A little bit over.
He wants to flank.
It's
I would
not.
like to flank
It's
it.
not exactly going to be easy to flank on top of a table for a large creature like that.
Well, I figured she'd be like leaning on it.
That would also probably give you disadvantage, and then
It'll be-
which would
yeah.
make it an even roll.
Yeah. So you.
How high is this chamber?
She can't fly. I'm going to say
Ah,
that.
bummer. All right. Is there all right?
Where?
Right here.
We just moved her, I think.
Where she's currently at?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. It'd just be a straight roll to hit it.
All right.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Straight roll is still a bit better than disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have to roll for you, though?
No, he doesn't.
They'll hit.
Damn, nice.
Noise.
Bless you.
That
Thank
is
you.
Bless you.
plus the
That good 12 damage.
Actually,
That good magical 12 damage.
level
technically
6.
it's not.
Level 7.
Oh,
is
right,
magical.
level 7.
Does seem that the claws are not getting as much purchase as you wanted.
Alright.
Arcus' turn now. Gave the help action. Is he staying where he was, or did he fly back?
I mean, do you want me to keep that action since I
to you.
forgot about Bright Eyes and their flanking?
Up to you. You can give it
Fly
to someone
through
else, but he probably wouldn't be able to move too far away from them. Just to remind you.
Yeah, no. And he can give the help action to still stay invisible, correct?
Yes, that does.
Wait.
That is not an attack.
Oh, okay.
I'll have him move over here then and give the help action.
Gotcha. Bo.
Yeah, I'll just Sacred Flame this one again.
All right. Dex save. You said 16, right?
Yeah.
Roll the 16 minus 1.
Oof.
Takes the
Okay.
damage.
Where's the thing? There it is. 7.
Nice, nice.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Zadim.
Wow, that's fast. Okay. I'll take another shot at the guy.
Actually,
Go in the back.
Way
Okay.
over there.
Normal roll. Take the shot. Sharpshooter or no?
Oh, well. Slap a little sharpshooter on this. Why not?
Okay. So -5.
So the worst you can do is miss, hell.
Good. No longer at advantage.
Nope.
A shame.
A 13 does hit.
Oof. These things do not have good AC.
I mean, they're mummies. But they also, you know, have horrible things that they do should they get a melee hit
Oh
off.
my god.
Damn!
That's a lot of damage.
Was that max?
That was... Oh
That
my
was
god,
max.
he rolled
That's
max
max
damage!
everything.
He maxed
Wow.
everything. Just took the shot and
Damn.
yeah, this thing is not looking good in the back. It just takes another shot, more fires, just like looking at itself, like the arrow's like lodged in its neck and twisted its head slightly.
Ugh.
It's just like it's
I
like
forgot.
moving
forgot
towards his
to
throat.
put
just
on
like,
the
what?
hunter's mark again.
No, Hunter's
you
marks
didn't.
the weapon
No,
damage.
it's there.
Yeah,
That's
It's
what
there.
that
That's
6
why
is.
it's a 16.
it
Oh,
says
that's
long
what the
shot
6
and
is.
weapon.
Okay.
That's on there.
You
I
did
was
forget
like,
to
I forgot to hit
remove.
the click again because I thought it would come out like a third one. But alright, fair enough.
Wait, didn't you? Don't you need to remove something from your attack roll?
he did.
He
He
did.
did.
It's a
Yeah.
13 to
Still
hit.
hit.
13 still
Ah,
hits.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I factor that in. No worries.
Okay.
Yes, this one is
Neat.
the one in the back. Yes, that's the one that was shot. That is the one that is currently looking like, what the hell just hit me? Do you want to move it all?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I thought I could move myself, but evidently I can't. If you could just move me like...
If you're on mobile, yeah, moving. Yes.
Yeah, bites. I would like to be at the bottom left corner of the table that Bo is next to. Yes, perfect.
Gotcha. Clear.
That was said so fucking theatrically.
Well,
Your turn.
time to. Would I be flanking if I moved up here?
I'll allow it. Because
Falco!
Bright Eyes is basically taking up 2 of those spaces, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna
punch.
try it again.
A 14 does hit.
Falcon punch! Jesus Christ.
And that scream flame blade. So
The dog just laid on.
power fist special.
7. Yeah, you hit it, and as your fist drives into it, your power fist isn't magical, right?
It is.
It is? Okay, cool.
I was about to say, I'm like,
You
Just-
grab this thing and you just ram your fist through its chest, and it just seems to start crumbling, and it looks like it's dead.
Kalima. Kalima!
Do you want to move at all? Any more with the rest of your movement?
Suppose. Where did I move from? So, suppose I'll move over here.
Alright. Naivara.
I am perfectly angled grabbing this ass into a fucking wall, so I'm just gonna do that.
First one's with advantage, second one isn't. That'll hit. Roll an extra d4. Okay. He does get slid back 10 feet. 12 still hits.
Oh, nice.
Roll another d4. This time he stays in place, but he does still take the damage.
You're just scraping along the wall.
Alright. Is that all you're doing?
The angle is still good.
How do you? Oh, is that how you do?
You're just moving up there?
Right.
Alright.
Okay, so if you're trying to figure out how I did that point thing, click and hold so the arrow stays. Then, while still holding the left button, right click.
I can't do that on a trackpad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't good.
I think Q does it too. Yeah, it does.
Q.
Yeah, it does.
If you press Q, then it does it.
Bright Eye's turn.
So be careful. Oh, okay, just be careful because Butter's computer can't handle too many of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It won't do for
arrow.
mine either, guys. Just reminding you.
What do you mean my computer can't handle too many arrows?
You know how when we make a bunch of arrow segments and then your computer doesn't like it and leaves?
That was my old computer, man.
Oh, this is your new.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you
good.
got a new computer.
Never
Who's
mind.
doing
I'll
that?
make
That
as
was
many
clear.
as-
Current one's still not good,
I was
but
giving an example.
Fair enough.
Bright Eyes, what's Bright Eyes doing?
Let me see. Can she just walk across these tables?
I'd say difficult terrain, and kind
you
of
said
move through everyone else.
Man, she can just move 10 feet over and then perfectly be fine.
yeah, but she only has a 30-foot walk speed.
oh, then she's not getting to anyone either way.
I
Yeah.
know. How high is this chamber, Gru? How come she can't fly?
Because at
Matt,
most,
you do realize even if it's like
You're
20 feet
underground.
up, you can't fly.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's not even
I wa-
underground. It's you cannot fly if you do not have this area for the wings. If it, the
Well,
height
yeah,
wise,
that's what
because
I asked.
the wings go above the height.
Matt, we're basically in a morgue.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're in a morgue. Oh, never mind.
Basically.
They got no high ceilings in a morgue.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
flying inside a house.
All right. She will action dash.
Okay. Just moving up next to the thing. Up here.
Like, just to give you as to how low the ceiling is.
All right. So Bright Eyes use action dash. All right. So now it is their turn.
Yay! Ami just farted, you nasty bitch.
Gru, remind me to figure out how to get bonus actions from my companion.
No worries. All right.
It's a mystery that I still haven't solved yet, man.
Oh, we're gonna figure it out.
Zadim, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, heck. These wisdom saving throws.
Heck.
Aren't you proficient in those? No, it's strength and dex, my bad.
No, I think I got wisdom. Forgot.
No, rangers don't have proficiency in it.
Well, that's right. I
At
don't.
least they have good wisdom.
Yeah.
Depending.
For the most part.
You want your spells to well, you should.
Okay, looks. Let's see.
Wisdom save.
Would I be able to use the Ring of Resistance?
I think you have
I
to.
never
You have to
took
do
that
that
off.
beforehand.
Yeah,
Like before the thing?
for the
Or-
fight.
Yeah, it's an action to cast it.
Is it a?
And it's
Concentration?
concentration, yes.
So that wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you
Yeah.
have Hunter's Mark up.
Damn.
Get in.
That's still not bad.
Nope, not bad at
Shit,
all.
that's great,
Oh yeah,
actually.
no, I'm fine with that. Considering that I usually roll under a 10.
Nope, that should still hit. 19 to hit.
Matt, you
Right.
My armor class?
Yes, your armor class, yes.
Yeah, it sure as hell ain't a 19.
Wait, 19 to hit. Hit with what? What the fuck did it do?
you watch as it grabs its arm and starts like scratching at it as the wrappings start to fall off more and more until it grabs one of them, pulls it so that it's tight around its arm, whips its hand back, and lashes you with the bits of mummy wrapping.
I thought you were gonna say you just threw an arm at me.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there waiting. I'm like, please, God,
no,
just detach it, chuck
I was
it.
hoping it was the more fun option.
You need a hand.
Are you talking about that elements in shadow option?
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, what's the damage group?
1 second, need to double check the damage real quick.
The fact that it just whipped you across the face with an old, rotten, dirty bandage is
Oh, there's
so
more.
mortifying.
I mean, considering what I've been doing to him, it's only fair. But wait, there's more.
Having like
That's cocked.
flashbacks.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage.
Damn!
Is any of that necrotic, Guru?
It is all bludgeoning damage.
Interesting.
Bludgeoning.
And then you watch as it seems to almost dig in its heels, and you are dragged 10 feet closer to it.
Oh, that's not
What,
good.
no strength save?
No, that's not. I mean, it
Nope.
is essentially reskinned from a different cantrip.
No,
Interesting, that's
almost
fine.
no pull effects or strength saves.
I'm
Yeah.
having like flashbacks to Crocodile. I'm just saying.
The
That's fine.
other mummy holds up its arms, and actually, let me do check something. Just want to see if anyone speaks
I wanted
this
to
language.
Power Range Ben.
Big, this
One
is
of you
fine,
might
Andrew.
actually know this.
Oh.
What?
2 of you might actually, if I'm right, but I need to double check. Yeah,
Who?
yeah, 2 of you know it.
Who?
Undercommon.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
that'd be me.
Oh,
too.
hello.
What's up?
It holds up its arms and say, and you hear like just do this quick chant, basically saying, "I give my body, I give my bones, I serve," and it explodes
Oh,
Aw.
shit.
and becomes
radius?
dust.
That's not good. That's not good.
15,
Oh,
20,
no.
25, 30.
Hmm.
So I need everyone within a 30-foot
Holy
radius.
So
that is everyone.
Nope, not me.
Except for Bo. Bo is just outside of it to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Cash
Oh.
money.
Well,
Wait, a what? A what radius?
Constitution
How
saving
much?
throw.
What's
A
your
30-foot
what's your
radius?
charisma modifier, Taru?
Plus
Because I'm
2.
pretty sure I'm farther away than that.
You're within 30
Nice.
feet of this thing.
You're within 30 feet.
It's-
That
That's not
other
bad.
one pulled you within 30 feet.
Arcus
And
is not.
Bo is not?
No.
Bo
Oh
is
my
just
God.
outside.
Everyone but Arcus and Bo are within the 30-foot radius.
Okay,
And
so
this is a what
so-
saving throw?
That's not supposed to
Constitution.
be
It's
advantage.
still a
Ah,
17.
okay.
so with the aura of protection thing.
That gives a plus 2 to your saving throws. If I didn't already, I should have already made it so that you should have yours automatically. Yes, I
Okay,
already
yeah.
did.
And it says everyone within 10 feet of me, right?
Yes. So that would
Yep.
be
Okay.
to Galir and to Nivara.
Guru, double
Okay.
checking. Is there something in the build we're using that gives companion specific saving throws?
It gives
For-
access to all of them having saving throw proficiency, which it should already be marked on her sheet.
Yeah, I just wanted to
There's
make
also-
sure.
Something where it's like they have advantage saving throws, but I think that's only it's happened.
I think that's later level, is it?
Later level.
Yeah, it's later level. I do know it's at later levels, but
What is with everyone
Then
rolling
we'll-
those with advantage? 16 still
I didn't
passes
mean
and
that.
15.
Yeah, I didn't.
I just realized I was just watching everyone
I
roll
hope
that.
that's enough.
So
What'd
with
you
the
roll?
plus
In-
two, it's
in-
My bird got a 15.
In the settings page, there's a global save modifier field. If you click that, you can add,
nice.
much like how you can add global damage modifiers, you can add
So
save modifiers.
before he
My
answers,
fucking boy.
Huh?
Hard. Hover over the 2 and you'll enjoy what I named this save modifier help.
I don't
Hover over the
know.
2 by mine.
Beedrick, help.
Oh, do I need to roll for the board too?
Yes.
Okay.
He also gets the plus 2.
baby.
How do I?
You just
Take
click on
con.
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 Unless it's proficient in con saves. I don't.
So it's a 10.
10.
The boar does
Yeah.
fail.
No, baby!
My baby.
Oh no.
You have lay on hands. It's okay.
He's not a fucking baby. He's a grown ass man.
He's my baby.
He's my baby.
Oh no. Paris has adopted another one.
Tara's adopted it too.
The boar is not dead outright, so you can bring it back.
Okay.
Everyone else takes half this damage, but the boar takes 22 points of poison damage.
No.
So the boar is unconscious.
No.
Everyone else takes 11 points of poison damage. As that one in the back is no more, reducing itself to dust with only its cloth that it had been wrapped in falling down next to Bright Eyes, who's now looking at this thing like, what the hell just happened?
Wait, Guru, does he have more HP than a normal boar?
He has 18.
Okay, so yes, he has more than a normal boar.
Yes.
If he was a normal boar, he would have been dead outright.
Yo, yeah. He is a strong boar. He was able to make sure that he didn't die outright, so you can still
Well, he
bring
only
him
has
back.
7 more than a
That's
normal
still
boar. But yeah.
That's still more, yeah.
Oof.
So I can do like a thing to save him, right?
Lay on hands,
If
deal
you want to
just
use your
1
action
point.
to lay on hands,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me go check how much health he has.
Guru just hit 18.
18 is his current
18?
hit point maximum.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, the other guy already went then. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He whipped and pulled Zadim into range.
But did he, Nana?
Rip.
Seeing as how you took 11,
Both.
seeing as how you took 11 points of damage, yeah, he nay-nayed.
Please, all of you, stop.
Oh, Matt, our sense of humor is too similar. It needs.
First it was NPR the session, now you fuckers.
Is it a whole action to do Leon?
Yes.
Okay, then. I mean, I'm still gonna do that anyway, so.
Mark off how many points you want to use. The boar will get back up and move. It can only move half its distance, just so you're aware, because it is getting up from essentially a prone position.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get fucking damage landing on your ass.
I mean,
He
if
didn't.
it's
He didn't
health,
fall down. It just kind of collapsed with him on top of it.
Oh, okay.
If it's health points that are 18, I can do lay on hands for all 18, right?
If you want to.
But that'll use up so much of your health pool.
I mean,
I mean, if it's worth it to
we're
him.
gonna need him.
This is the first fight of a dungeon crawl.
Don't tell Beardrick anything else. You can't tell him otherwise.
Yeah,
Mm,
Vadrick's
I
making
mean,
his
it's-
choice if he
it's up
wants
to
to.
you.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not like
Haru-
what?
Don't you
Yeah,
got
offer
a long
another
rest to get those back?
Just do it, it's
I think-
fine.
Go
No
for it.
suggestions. Just let her make her choice.
I know, I'm saying, like, go for it, because I have potions. 4 of them, in fact.
It's not like animals can hit dice or anything, right?
They can spend hit dice during a short rest.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
They have hit dice for short rests, just like us.
Oh, they do.
They just have less than you guys, which I'll actually look over his HP again because I think I actually underdid his amount of HP because he's supposed to have half your level.
Okay.
That's how much he was supposed to start out with, and I think it started out with 1 less than that, which is incorrect, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Go ahead and pour it in. I have potions for us.
Well, I mean, if he has hit dice too, then I don't need to use them.
We're not going to short rest. Why?
I don't know how quick or long it's gonna be. I'll just give him 10 for now.
Okay, you give him 10, and he is back up and able to move half his movement speed for you.
Okay, and that's 20 feet, I believe, right?
Yep.
Then...
Maybe not get close to this thing.
He can use his action to dash to get you up the rest of the way.
Oh, I always forget about dash.
Mhm.
Wait, can the animal use dash?
Yes.
Yes.
His movement.
Any creature can use dash.
He can only use movement unless you tell him otherwise, which is mostly just to disengage and such as that. But if you're telling him to disengage, it is also your action to tell him to disengage.
Okay. Sorry, I have so many questions. I've
fine.
never used anything like
No,
this. So.
it's different,
Um,
and that's why I'm happy with it. It's fun. It's unique.
You're gonna hate me for what I'm about to do then.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how high on the murder scale?
No,
Never
not
mind.
you. Her.
Oh boy.
Is this thing still holding on to Zadim?
As soon as it pulled it closer, the bandages came back to its arm, but it looks like they're dangling and possibly able to, if he tries to get away from it, it's going to try and bring it back.
Okay, and is Zadim, like, actually right there or right in front of it?
He's 10 feet there's a bit of space between him and the thing. Didn't get up right in its face.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and dash right in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's best to get its attention to me.
Okay.
And I already used my action, so I can't really do anything else, right?
Your action was to do that? Yeah, that's correct.
Yep, okay.
So, Arcus'
Cool.
turn.
So you say-
Arcus is probably gonna look at the fucking puff of dust that was that fucking thing. He'll fly over. And you said he could move after he gives the help action, right?
Yes. It's essentially like nipping at his heels and then moving away quickly.
Alright, so he'll... From where he was, that was 10 feet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. He'll give the help action, and then fucking droop over here.
Okay.
I think that's 50 feet. 45, but close enough. Alright.
Alright. Bo.
1 second. Yeah, I'll just Sacred Flame it again.
Alright. There's my dice. Not prepared for that. Takes 8 points of the radiant damage. Alright, and you staying where you are?
Alright, there.
Gotcha. Zadim.
I turn to the one that bandages at me. I use, take my 100 mark and I move it over to that one.
Gotcha.
And I would like to sharpshooter it.
Okay. Alright. It does still have the help action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is a deck save, so it doesn't count for the attacks made with the help action.
Good to know.
Natural
Take
20.
that 20.
That's
No.
Oh, 20.
I
Yeah,
rolled a 20.
You rolled it twice because you're on your mobile, right?
Yeah,
Are we going
am.
to see that you rolled 2 more times? We'll see. Roll the 20.
Let's see.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
And you do notice, once more, that these creatures do not seem to like the fire, because as soon as the fire starts sparking, it's just immediately slapping at its chest, like trying to put it out as fast as possible.
Nice.
Alright, Kalir. Unless you want to move.
I'm good where I am.
I kind of guessed as much. Kalir, what do you want to do?
Bot,
Alright.
because yeah, and gonna do same old, smickety smack with the power fist. Don't worry, I've already removed the proficiency bonus.
11 does hit. Just barely.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
No AC.
decent.
How do you want to do this?
As I run across, I just basically run across and I just gut punch him.
So you run around and it can hear like the scraping of metal. It turns around to try and follow you, getting ready to throw something at you, getting ready to throw a hit. As you just run up and just slam your fist into his gut and just kind of goes up through his back and just pops right through him. You're just like, okay, apparently this is working really well because the fire just incinerates into him and just you see fire just popping out of his eye sockets. His head goes back, it's just like rattling in place, and then it just Like the fire just goes out and just goes limp on your arm. Pull it back and just crumbles down into bits of dust on the ground.
Yay! That was fun. She got like she's just like.
And that does end the combat. We will be wrapping this up in just a moment. Is there anything else you want to do while you're in this room?
I'll take a look at those pots that I saw earlier.
Okay, like pulling any out, or you're just looking at them?
Anything
Is it
on the
like
table?
is it like urns or just like pots?
Seems to be urn-like.
Is there anything on the tables?
The tables, they have stains of blood, but nothing on them.
Anywhere in the room is there what I'm looking for?
Looking around currently, not that you're seeing in this room. Possibly
Unfortunate.
a different room.
I very carefully look through the urn.
Do you
Like things.
open any of them?
But I will make sure that no one's around me before I do it.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of go off to a corner, you open it up. There's no smell to it, which is good. But it's also a roll me a d10.
Interesting. Odd flex, but all right.
Oh, I was hoping you'd get a 10.
What would have happened if I got a 10, Guru?
With the 9, it appears you've hunted enough to be able to check and kind of guess at sort of things. This is strange to you because, as far as you can tell, it's dried and it is old, but it appears to be preserved liver.
Good.
Can I tell what kind of liver? Like a human liver or
Humanoid.
animal liver? Humanoid liver.
Matt,
Yeah.
what's sitting in front?
I know, but I'm trying to figure out if
In
in character Zadim would know that.
No, in
Oh, yeah,
character,
probably
Sidine would
fucking
not.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying-
The
It's like you
only
said,
per-
I was like,
no.
wait, why?
The most of the characters in here would not. The only one who might would be Verdrick.
Sorry, Virdrick, what?
Verdrick might be the only one to know that these pots are likely all organs of different mummies, which, looking around this room, there's a lot of pots.
Huh.
I closed the pot and I put it back where I found it.
Alright, so there is a liver in this pot. I don't know if we need liver, but I would not eat it.
Would it be best if we destroyed all these pots, Gert?
I mean, we could. I don't know why.
It would
Like,
just
what-
cause a fucking mess.
Would it prevent more mummies from being made or anything like that?
I
Or
mean, if the mummies have been made, the mummies have been
I'm
made.
back.
It's like
Roll a.
from
Ooh.
Everything's dead.
if they know the basic of mummies, they would know that's how they're created in the first.
Roll a one of 3 checks, your choice: Arcana, History, or Religion.
most likely religion, I'm sure.
Wait. Just him?
Just him.
Yeah, religion.
22, not bad at all. There's an old saying amongst religious discussions regarding the undead that the heart always being the strongest part of a person's being, the center of your soul, if it is contained, some with wicked intent might attempt to hide it away to prevent their eventual demise. You've heard of a group of paladins who struggled with defeating a mummy because every time they would kill it, it would just return sometime later, to the point that it just became almost a comedic routine of their meeting up and just being like, oh no, not you again, until eventually they realized they had to destroy its heart. And finding its heart was a pain in the butt. So if this room has a bunch of hearts in it, remembering it for later just in case could be helpful, but just destroying it outright when you've seen that none of these appeared to be strong enough to be anything resembling the stories might not have to be, jumping the gun just yet.
Okay. I guess I'll probably say as much then in regards to the pots and stuff. Like, I guess if we see hearts, just to keep it in mind, but I doubt these will have.
There's no drawers or there.
No drawers. Nope. On the side of the tables, if you're looking around them, you do see that.
As soon as you mentioned hearts, I would be.
Yeah, you do see there's a slight indentation into them, and there's very odd tools, including but not limited to what appear to be some kind of tweezers, a vicious-looking ceremonial knife.
Is there a really long thing with a hook on the end?
Yes.
Do I know about mummification?
No.
Out of character, I'm disgusted. Character, she probably just picks up this. She probably just. Excuse me. I need to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
I am disgusted. Anyway, she'll pick up the.
I'm sick of it, but curious.
Okay, solid snake.
So what?
She picks up
She'll
the hook.
pick up the really long instrument and kind of look it over. Doesn't know what the fuck this.
Instrument.
Some kind of instrument.
What?
Musical instrument or?
No. When I say instrument, I mean tool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I try to
mummy knowledge?
inspect it?
Two people just said to me, wait, what?
You have not really studied on the how-tos of mummification. You've studied more on the how to prevent a mummy from continuing to exist.
Okay,
So I'm going to say probably not.
Okay.
Clear. I'll say you can make a Smith's Tools intelligence check to see if you can try and make a guess as to what the design of it might be used for.
Why do I keep rolling with the phone? I'm sorry.
You're fine. Nope, 16 still the first one you rolled. Best you can guess is that it's meant to hook in and grab something. Based off the blood on the tables, you'd say something inside of a person to then be pulled out through using that in some procedure. You're not sure what part of the body, just hook in and grab something. Doesn't look like it'd be pleasant.
It's used for it's used on people. It's like a hook. But I'm not sure why. Hello?
She
I'm
explained
sorry.
it to you.
I was dealing with somewhere else.
She said that it's basic, that it's it seems to be just a hook that's used on people, for some kind of medical purpose, she would assume.
Really don't.
You're cutting out for me.
I bet that fucking came in just fine, didn't it?
It did, yes.
Yeah, surprisingly.
She looks at the tool and just kind of mutters, I really don't think I want to know what medicinal purpose a long hook would have on a person.
As do I. Let's move on.
So kind of you know how you set something down gently because you don't really want to be touching it?
Mm-hmm.
That's how she sets it down, essentially.
Forefinger and thumb, every other finger outstretched.
Yeah.
Stretch out your arm, lower it to the table, and then. Oh god.
So you guys will be able to step out, continuing on your way. I'd say that's a good place to end the episode.
Okay.
Yay, we killed mummies! And one of them kamikaze. So if all of a sudden I just hear ah from around the fucking
Strange.
corner.
Oh god, I'm about to say something so fucked. I'm about to say something so fucked. Let me shut my ass up.
Good choice. Wise choice.
Yeah.
Good,
I'm saying
good.
it after the video's over.
After.
but-
After.
Yeah.
I just imagine fucking 5 mummies just like, I heard the call of my brother and they run in and just.
No, Don.
Hmm.
You remember those bombs that I showed you in Night Year Automata? The ones that sprout from the ground and run at you screaming
Guys, I
high
beg,
pitched.
close the session quickly. It's the
Yeah, we're
the joke
You
is
have
better than
Yeah.
my tongue.
We're no, he's going to start saying it, and we don't need that to sprout out. We don't need that on video, man. But that being said, this was a fun session. We gotta have you guys basically just base jump, or no, halo jump, high altitude, low open jump, or in this case, low casting. So
We jumped down a chasm.
welcome to the bottom of the chasm, welcome to the cave, and welcome to the combat section of this dungeon, where we're going to have quite a bit more exercises in all the fun we can be doing with this undeads and such. Welcome to the welcome to the Sandstone jungle. You know what? Hold on. 1 second here, so I don't forget.
Hashtag.
Yeah, that way I remember to try and look for it later, because I want to try and name this this episode "Welcome to the Sandstone Jungle." That being said, thank you all so much for watching with us. We appreciate it ever so much. If you liked it, please be sure to leave us a like and a comment. It really helps us out. If you want to watch us when we stream these on twitch.tv/whatteamcomp, whatteamcomp, spelled exactly as it sounds, COMP for comp. Please do come and follow us. We would really love having you with us to join in on these shenanigans. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Boy.